Good day to all hassle. Looking good today, chat. Months and I still haven't been banned, Pogo. XQCL, much love, Hassie. first shot feeling the 5 grams in my body hassle. Hope you got a good amount of rest last night, Hasan. Love you, hassle.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon. No matter where you are in the world, I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. We are live once again, folks. Boys, girls, and NBs. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It is Thursday, April 15th, 2021, 11:09 a.m. And I am early. My God, am I early. Holy shit.
Hi Hasan, my dog died, cat died, grandma is in the hospital, 4 of my 6 consoles broke, and this is the only stream keeping me going. Thanks, hassle.
Boys, I hope you're having a great day today.
4-month high.
Because I certainly am having a pretty solid day so far. I ended the stream after feeling a little burnt out from the roleplay last night as a consequence of constantly doing the grindy MMO RPG style components of Grand Theft Auto No Pixel and like getting cucked over and over again by the mechanics not being available.
Another $600.
I decided, you know, fuck this. I have bad vibes. I don't want to fuck people over.
I chat smile.
I am going to you know, I'm going to end the broadcast at a measly, meager 8 hours rather than the regular
George
10. And go to the gym. And I felt that was a good thing to do. Is it normal to hear live stream while getting the ads? Why are you even getting the ads? I ran the ads earlier. I ran the in the beginning of the broadcast. You should not be getting ads right now. Anyway, regardless, boys, we're live and alive, boys. We're live and alive. Anyway, where was I? Why am I getting Tampag ads? I'm a guy. I don't know. Some people just like literally never get ads too. It's kind of weird. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I went to the gym last night. Earlier yesterday, I was supposed to actually work out with, you know, play basketball with Myth and Jake and Bake and like Will and all them. But I didn't feel comfortable. Like I was like a little worried. I was a little worried about like going and doing something like super fucking tasking on my body after one day after getting the shot, and I didn't know if I'd be able to use my left arm, My arm feels a lot better now. 100%. It's like at 100% nearly. But I decided to go to the gym, and I feel good. I feel really good. I went to sleep.
Chat for medical school, please. Fizz, I needed Sag.
I went to sleep at a relatively reasonable hour.
Hassle.
And I feel better as a consequence of that. Okay. Just saw you on race stream last night. Did you see the entire getaway? I watched a lot of shit last night. I watched a lot of RP last night. It's fine. We don't have to talk about that right now. Let's get to let's just go into the news and all that stuff, because I want to beard care routine. I want to hopefully I'm wrong, but based on what I saw in Los Santos today, some cop got unbanned and they were being pretty fucking annoying towards the juicer and Tifu. I think someone said it's someone from MP 2.0, but I don't know. Just keep in mind later. Okay. Are you going to cover the Pfizer people needing a third shot? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that's about. I did not see that.
It feels so good to help triangulate.
But I know Cinevac is talking about potentially needing it. No Discord Twitch notifs? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, boys. I think my notifications are just broken sometimes, okay? It is what it is. You know, let the people know on your own. The most reliable way that you will always know that I'm live is either when I tweet out to the Normans that I'm live, or on my Instagram when I do a swipe up and talk about like the news that I'm going to cover. Plus, on top of that, like you know, what else I'm going to get into for the day. But I don't know where the fuck it is. But I mean, let's see. Let's look at the Discord real quick. Let's see if it. Oh yeah, it didn't actually. Oh, CMAC had to do a fucking manual one literally right now. That's kind of weird.
Hassle.
It's not kind of weird. That's really weird. What the fuck's going on? I got a notification. Yeah, CMAC just did one 2 minutes ago. Shouts out to CMAC. No, Discord was not popping, and that's why Fishbot was broken, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it is. So thank you, CMAC, for the timely response there. I never get notifications for your stream. I just know to be here at 11 PST. Yeah. The Pfizer CEO is confirming that there is a yearly booster shot that will be needed. Yeah. They've been talking about that for a while. I know they've been talking about that for a while. So today I'm going to
thanks to Adabad and Licky for
chat. Is he playing RP today? I just got here. Yeah. I'm gonna get into RP a little bit earlier than usual, and the reason for why I'm going to do that is because I have a
thanks for 7 months. I'm now fully radicalized and have moved on to actual leftists, not champagne socialists.
The reason why I'm going to go into RP a little bit earlier today, sorry to the politics frogs, is because I have like a family reunion thing arc that I've been like seasoning up. One of the things that I really love is I really enjoy sharing these experiences with other people. So I'm really excited to help Dr. Lupo come on to the server. I know that like he had a couple instances where like when he first tried No Pixel, it can be really fucking demanding, I guess, or it can be really scary, especially if you're a courteous person and don't want to like step on anyone's toes. It can be a little it can be a demanding experience for people who don't want to fuck shit up, and if they get like into a bad experience, like how Lang and Tony apparently put him on a fucking helicopter and tossed him in to the prison literally immediately after he had just signed on.
Elongate has poggies.
Lupo's dad, who's Ma? Will is Ma. Will's Donna. I also wanted to like not interfere with however he wants to play his own role play. So, and I wanted to give him basically an out So what I did was I basically told him, like, look, you're distant. You like left when you were left when I was like, you know, a teenager, and you know, because then it also like works along with that also works with like fucking, you know, Will's character Donna.
Poggers.
The backstory is like, yeah, Donna and Umberto Sr. People who don't watch RP must be so confused about Dr. Lupo and Will being your parents. Yeah. Whose idea was it for Lupo to play as your dad? He brought it up in the chat, and I was like, that's a fucking great idea.
Plaza,
so,
make this notification go away.
Yeah, Dr. Lupo's a wonderful person. I really like him a lot. I have no idea how he's going to be in a situation like this with like adult humor. I mean, he's a fucking adult himself, so. But yeah, I got your list, Themesius. I wonder how he's going to be. Why have you been less of a coomer lately? So weird. Wrap it up. Get to the news. Anyway, what the fuck is this? Let's see. What?
He shot and he woke up with a broken nose and a concussion. What fucking vaccine? Hey. Nah, I did hear about some crazy shit though.
Kind of
one of them vaccines. Yeah, be careful, man. Guys, do your research, man. One of them fucking shots. Someone who's hey man, listen. People they say, hey, listen, you might get a blood clot, but you also might not. Good luck. Oh no, it's not 100% effective, but it almost works. Get it done. Roll Tide. Make sure you post on it on social media after you get that shot too. Let me tell you. Chad, just be careful, man. Shit. Chad, be careful, all right? That's all I'm saying. Oh, my God, be careful. Hey, Baba, thank you for the 5 gifts. Do your research.
Dude, I love Nick Mercs so much, dude. I love Nick Mercs so much. I mean, he's
worked on a patient named Anthony Pecorino today.
Puts in a Q line at the end there. Okay, guys. Okay, I gotta pull you out. Every now and then, there are members in my community that I have to pull back into reality, right? Like, we like to have a safe space here. We like to foster an environment that is wonderful for people to learn and also feel comfortable to ask questions and also feel not targeted for being marginalized. He's not a fucking QAnon supporter. That's literally the heart of the problem with why I was saying it's terrible when, 6 people get fucking blood clots and then literally the FDA and CDC are like, oh, we need to pull it back. Because then you have Normans like fucking Nick Mercs, who is literally, he is the Joe Rogan of Twitch, okay? He is the perfect representation of the average American male. You understand? It's like him and Summit. Well, Summit is like way more chill. He just reminds me of literally every single friend of mine from college and also post-college until like basically I got to fucking Twitch. But like he is what the average American man sees with like a little bit of fucking news. Okay? That's it. Like that doesn't mean that he's literally a fucking QAnon supporter just because he says do your own research. That's just how the average American is.
4 months, let's go.
Okay? So just, pull yourself out of that little bubble for a second and remind yourself that, like, this is what normal people that you live around, that you engage with on a daily basis, this is how they operate. This is how they, this is how they gather information and form opinions on things, okay? So what I need you to remind yourself of that is consistently this, and also, watch it again, please. He's just a little bit dopey and misinformed. He's not a far-right conspiracy nut job. Exactly. You need to learn to appreciate normal human beings without immediately ascribing devastating ideological positions to them as well. Well, damn. Not gonna lie, this is the first time I've seen Nick Mercs' chin. He's not pilled. Do your own research. It's definitely a Q-pilled phrase, but people have been saying do your own research, look it up yourself long before that stupid called. Yes, guys. Like, no, QAnon motherfuckers say do your own research all the time, but it's because chuds have been saying do your own research for decades. Like, you can't immediately assume, like, oh, this person is fucking QAnon. Like, motherfucker, QAnon requires research, ironically. Okay? You think this dude who's like fucking, I don't know, spending all of his every waking moment not working out, fucking playing Call of Duty, you think he's on Facebook with his grandma like, oh yeah, you're right, actually. Like, you know, the AstraZeneca vaccine does make you grow a tail. Like, no, motherfucker. Okay,
So
that's not the
for
case,
9
boys.
months together,
You're
Hasan,
being
my
crazy.
streamer.
Call of Duty kırmızı çizgimiz.
Hassle.
Did he go on a rant about how he has to use a condom fucking his significant other now because she can't take birth control for clot risks? No. It doesn't really matter since most of his viewers are too young to get the vaccine anyways. Yeah, like ultimately this is just like a normal person, a normal American human being. And that's why I talk about people in positions of power and the kind of information that they fucking blast out. Why do I always talk about this? Because then you have Normans who process that information like a game of fucking telephone and turn around and misconstrue whatever they like half heard. Okay? And that's how you have like a vector of misinformation spread. Do you understand? That's literally at the heart of why I was worried about the blood clot thing reaching peak velocity, terminal velocity. Man said that vaccine busts in LMFAO. Yes, the risk of people getting a blood clot, statistically speaking, is incredibly low. Okay, incredibly. Nearly 6.8 million doses were administered. Only 6 people got blood clots. 1 person passed away from it.
Imagine
these were women between the ages of 18 to 49. Okay, these were the women between the ages of 18 to 49. Obviously, out of an abundance of caution, people want to continue, conducting some other tests. There are other factors in the way that there are other factors involved in like how to treat blood clots that might have accelerated people's conditions as well. So they just have to look at that. They just have to. They're just doing this out of an abundance of caution. We already have a fuckload of Pfizer and a fuckload of Moderna, enough to vaccinate the entirety of the population nearly. And that's precisely why they were able to say, pause, Johnson & Johnson. We're going to continue giving people Pfizer and we're going to continue giving people Moderna. So, I don't think Nick Mercs is the type of person who like thinks he is the fucking foremost authority on vaccinations or anything like that. But I completely understand why the fuck someone like him would feel apprehensive because of the information that he is literally getting from, because of the information he's literally getting from like third parties. Okay. Also, the irony is that, like, actually not getting the vaccine and getting COVID increases your chances of getting a blood clot by significantly higher percentages than the 0.0000006% chance that you have getting a blood clot if you get the fucking Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Okay? Anyway. Also, what most motherfuckers don't know or realize is that, like, a lot of A lot of medical procedures have a fuckload of adverse side effects. Hello. That's how it works. Is the vaccine free, babe? Yes, babe, it's free. We don't even know the long-term effects of COVID yet. Yeah, exactly. The crazy compilation of Tucker intentionally mispronouncing POC names. Ooh, okay, we'll look at that. I mean, I say Don Lemon too. Anyway, so to Nick Mercs and everyone else, it is safe to take the vaccine. And if it was not safe to take the vaccine, the CDC and the FDA would tell you, out of an abundance of caution, they have already stopped delivering and stopped administering Johnson & Johnson doses until they do more tests. They conduct more tests to figure out if there is an increased risk of giving people blood clots. So do not fucking worry, okay? I know it feels weird to hear someone like myself say, trust the government in this circumstance, but these people are literally professionals. Okay, this is what they want you to survive. There is no nefarious purpose beyond the decisions of the CDC. They're not literally trying to fuck you over or kill you or, you know, force feminize you or any other fucking dumb shit that you hear from people. So, you know, chill, boys. We're going to be fine. I already said COVID has a higher chance of giving you blood clots, especially if you're younger. So good luck on that. Definitely get the vaccine. Okay. It is not elitist to get a vaccine, regardless of what some salt of the earth layman adjacent streamers would imply that you imply that it is. Yes, we're gonna watch White Boy Summer. Biden on war in Afghanistan. Well, I already talked about that yesterday for like 3 hours, so not gonna do that today. Okay, let's fucking tweet out that I'm live to the Normans, boys, and then let's get right into it. Okay, all right, here it is. Okay, daycare is open. We're talking vaccines. My insurance journey / socialized medicine in the US. Because some people were fucking mad at me, apparently, that like I lost my insurance coverage without my insurance company informing me because I was using Cobra, which is like the government subsidized. Are you insured now? Not until May 1st. Okay, what else should I say? We'll talk about the soup can shit too. Obviously. And Derek Chauvin pleading the fifth. Derek Chauvin pleads the fifth. And soup cans for the family. Get in now. www.twitch.tv/HasanAbi. Have you heard that the Chauvin case might be labeled as a mistrial? Are you fucking... What? What? Isn't Cobra like $500 a month? I'll just start with that. So I'll start with that. So Cobra is a government program. Cobra is unfortunately the one of the worst government programs that you could have, but Cobra is the Consolidated Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act of 1985. Okay, within this, or not? What the fuck am I saying? No, continuation of healthcare coverage is what was given under the Consolidated Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act in 1985, where people were able to get a continuation of their healthcare coverage, even if they lost their employment. So what happens is, what basically happens is like you're employed, Your employee, because insurance in America, for those of you who don't live here, is directly tied to your employment, unfortunately. Okay? So, this bill allowed workers and their families who lose their health benefits to potentially still continue on with their insurance coverage for at least 18 months. Okay? After they lose their job, or after they quit their job, or after they switch jobs where the second job does not offer them health care or some shit like that. Now, it's not a great idea or a great solution because COBRA, although still subsidized by the government, creates a system where you, as the person who literally recently was either fired or lost your fucking job because of some other reason, or got downsized or some shit, or no longer are employed, or went somewhere else, or are self-employed, now you have the freedom to be able to pay for the entirety of the premiums. So if your premiums were being taken off your paycheck, now you can pay the entirety of the fucking premiums. For me specifically, I had to pay $666 to continue on my platinum PPO package with Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield of California. Now, in the state of California, there's Covered California as a consequence of the ACA. So that creates a set of standards for insurance providers, but big insurance providers do not want to offer PPO coverage to every single person, specifically individuals that have to get their insurance through the marketplace. Okay? Because it's too costly for them. So PPO is the most expansive network coverage that you can get. HMOs, on the other hand, are limited, so you pay a lower premium, you pay a lower monthly fee to your insurance, and it has less coverage overall. You can't literally go to any doctor you want. You can't go to doctors outside of your coverage. There's like very, very limited coverage there, okay? So you have to literally only be within the network. So my problem was I wanted to stay on my insurance plan, obviously, so that I could continue being insured and continue with my doctor. And when that ended, when my insurance, Cobra ended my insurance without telling me, I found out that I was left without insurance on April 1st. And I immediately started the process of trying to get insurance as an individual. Okay? Because there's two different ways that you can get insurance: employee-backed insurance, or insurance as an individual. If you're an individual getting insurance, if you're poor enough, you can get Medicaid, right? Which is still, not the greatest coverage, but whatever. It's still at least like fucking insurance that you're getting that you wouldn't get. It's like government insurance. If you are above a certain level of wealth, then you're not eligible for Medicaid, obviously, and you're not even eligible for the subsidies that the ACA marketplace would normally provide. But ultimately, the issue comes to expansive network coverage, and most insurance providers in the state of California, if not all of them, with the exception of Blue Shield, like literally Blue Shield directly of California, do not offer PPO plans. So I could not go to my primary care physician. I could not go to all the fucking hospitals and places that I normally would be able to go to. It was really fucking dog shit because they were like, yeah, sorry, you're an individual. We are not going to let you get a PPO as an individual. That's because I afforded poors? No. That's the best part of it. Please, let me describe it to you. I've said this before. There's a saying in Turkish, paramızla rezil oluyoruz. Okay? It means we are being embarrassed even with our money. Okay? In America, specifically in California, insurance, for the most part, works with that mentality where it's like, even if you have the capacity to pay, I'm 29 years old, I'm single, I'm healthy, I have no healthcare complications, no red flags whatsoever, I work out, I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I'm willing to pay a fuckload in premiums to get platinum coverage. I am literally the perfect perfect person. Like, insurance executives jerk off thinking about someone like myself literally getting insurance, as I've said before. And as an individual, I tried to get on a fucking plan, and they were like, no, you can't get a PPO. Like, they just straight up refused. So it took me a couple days, and I was finally able to find one. I went through an insurance broker. Like, you literally have to go to a third party. You go to an insurance company, United Healthcare or whatever, and then they have separate independent insurance brokers that operate the phone lines that literally have to be licensed to sell in your specific state. They literally also have to have a separate license specifically for, like, the California marketplace. And that insurance broker will then offer you the best possible plan that you can get. But with all of that, I was able to get a gold PPO. The platinum PPO package was like $750 a month or something. I was like, fuck that. I'll just get the gold. So that starts on the 1st of May. But motherfuckers were mad at me, apparently, for tweeting out that, like, despite not having insurance at the moment, I went and I got a vaccine, and it was a wonderful experience. And I think a lot of people who are skeptical of, like, single payer healthcare or like a Medicare for all type package should reflect on that, right? And people were upset at me, saying that, like, I'm cheating the system and not defending the values that I espouse because I, like, don't have insurance or some shit because I got kicked out of coverage. It's fucking wild. Going through the vaccination process in LA yesterday, I saw a glimpse of what socialized medicine could look like in the US. I have no health insurance at the moment. The government took care of me. It is a weird but wonderful feeling that skeptics of single payer should reflect on. I think the mass vaccination campaign in the United States of America, despite the obvious criticisms of, vaccine nationalism or healthcare nationalism that we can talk about, has been incredibly successful. Okay? Incredibly successful. Part of that is because the government literally dumped unlimited funds into R&D and unlimited funds into all of these private corporations with no end in sight, with no end goal. Basically, they were like, no, fuck that. You take all the money, okay? But you give us all the fucking vaccination, all the vaccines. And the funds are obviously our taxes. But beyond that, not only because of that are there a lot of vaccines, but they also did a really good job of distributing the vaccines. But on the user side, on the consumer side, on the person who is receiving the healthcare end, it was a wonderful user experience. Because you just go there, you don't have to have insurance, you get fucking vaccinated, no questions asked. That shit is dank, okay? That is an incredible experience that motherfuckers in comparable OECD nations live with on a daily basis, okay? Can you imagine? You have a problem, you have a medical problem, and then you just walk into the fucking doctor's office and you say, I got a medical problem. And the doctor's like, yeah, let's take a look. No, like, are you within coverage? No, what's your fucking insurance? No filling out the same paperwork 11 million times over. It's fucking nuts, dude. It is incredible. Incredible to think. It was so weird just walking away without having to pay. Yeah, no payment. So Americans who have never felt that, like millions of Americans who have never felt that, have an opportunity to feel that for the first time. We have vaccinated so many motherfuckers in this country thus far. All of them now have an entry point into a dreaming of a better tomorrow. A better future where the government-provided government-provided healthcare takes care of you unconditionally. That's all I'm saying. I think a lot of people talk about the economic conditions and the instability that creates a incredible ground for radicalization, for people to believe that we could like actually advocate for Medicare for all. I think this vaccination process is the perfect example for people to personally reflect on what it could be like if the government literally fucking gave you healthcare. Okay? In Germany, you have to have health insurance by law, and you get it no matter what you do, even if you're homeless or whatever. Yes. Look, a lot of the healthcare systems all around the world are not so fucking cut and dry. They're not so easy to comprehend. The German system has like insurance providers, but they're like heavily regulated by the government. So it's very difficult to just. It's not like cut and dry. It's not just like, oh, the government helps you. It's an easy way to describe it, socialized medicine in and of itself, but every country has very, very different ways of doing it. France has a very different way of doing it. Germany has a very different way of doing it. Ultimately, they create the same goal, though, which is like affordable or completely fucking free healthcare coverage for every single person. You know, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never talked about healthcare in other the beverage Bismarck systems. I've never talked about healthcare in other countries before, so this is all new to me. Thanks, brother. Tell me how Germany is on fire, okay? Good point. That's the point. It's not free as many people think, but extremely affordable. It's because first of all, it's literally not for profit. That's the difference. Like they diversify and create like different kinds of coverage and whatnot, but it's not supposed to be for profit. It's just it's just a different way of approaching not-for-profit healthcare. In the United States of America, hospitals that are literally not for profit are still operating like they're for profit. Okay? There is no like not for profit healthcare in this goddamn country. I guess the VA would be like one of the few areas where there is not for profit healthcare. Yeah, the German statutory system is basically just non-profit healthcare providers. Nobody pays more than like 350 euros per month. I mean, that's still a lot. And the German system forbids advertising to patients and provides free healthcare system if you can't afford insurance. Yep. I'm an American living in Iceland, and there we don't have dental insurance. Well, dental insurance in America is kind of a scam, to be honest. Like, I was looking at dental insurance in America. You motherfuckers want to know what they do? Dude, you get no coverage for the first 6 months of being on your dental plan. You get 15% coverage in your second 6 months of your dental plan. You get 35% coverage when you get to like your second year on your dental plan. And then by the fucking like the 1.5 years pass on the dental plan, which by the way has a yearly window, so you have to like literally restart your dental plan. By then you get it up to 50%. So they're only fucking paying like I mean, it's not that expensive. It's like $50 or whatever, right? But you're paying $50 a month, and then you're barely getting coverage by the end of a year and a half. You're getting 50% coverage by the end of a year and a half. Vision insurance and dental insurance, unfortunately, in America is like, I mean, listen, dental insurance in other countries is fucking bad. Dental insurance in countries with socialized medicine is bad because it's like usually the most privatized part of healthcare. Why would your dental insurance built like a Tinder membership? I don't fucking know, dude. The UK is great health insurance and the NHS. Basically, everyone has access to it and you can get checked up. Yes, I know. Are you fasting, bro? No, I'm not. Yearly maximum is $1,000. A single crown costs $3,000. Go fuck yourself, I guess. Oh, no, absolutely, dude. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely, brother. The dental plans are fucking dog shit. Anyway, let's just move on from me complaining about insurance for hours and hours and hours and move on to some coronavirus responses. Okay?
Is the time? When is the time? Well, in your written statement, you say, now is not the time to pull back on masking, physical distancing, and avoiding congregate settings. When is the time? When do Americans get their freedom back? Can you put your microphone on, please?
Sorry. When we get the level of infection in this country low enough that it is not a really high threat.
What is low enough? Give me a number. What, I mean, we had 15 days to slow the spread, turned into 1 year of lost liberty. What metrics, what measures, what has to happen before Americans get their freedoms back?
My message, Congressman Jordan, is to get as many people vaccinated as quickly as we possibly can to get the level of infection in this country low that it is no longer a threat. That is when. And I believe when that happens, you will see.
What determines when?
I'm sorry.
What? What measure? I mean, are we just going to continue this forever, or when do we get to the point? What measure? What standard? What objective outcome do we have to reach before Americans get their liberty and freedoms back?
You know, you're indicating liberty and freedom. I look at it as a public health measure to prevent people from dying and going to the hospital.
You don't think Americans' liberties have been threatened the last year, Dr. Fauci? They've been assaulted. Their liberties have.
I don't look at this as a liberty thing, Congressman Jordan.
Well, that's obvious.
As a public health thing.
But
I disagree with you on that.
You think the Constitution is suspended during a virus, during a pandemic?
Yes. For the record, literally, yes. That is literally how that works. I want everyone to understand that the CDC has awesome powers. And I don't mean awesome like, yo, it's fucking sick. Like, I mean awesome, like absolute almost powers in completely eradicating constitutional protections. If the CDC wanted, technically during a pandemic, they could literally utilize the military to put you under fucking quarantine, okay? I'm just letting you know, Mr. Jim Jordan, that's literally how that works, okay? So how the fuck do you not know this when you're such a high-ranking Republican? What the fuck? That's so stupid. The CDC could literally come in, guns drawn, and lock you up in a fucking FEMA facility if they wanted to.
It's certainly not.
This will end for sure when we get the level of infection very low. It is now at such a high level, there's a threat again of major...
Oh no, Step CDC, I'm sorry, dude. Dude, Twitter video has been extra dog shit lately. I don't know what's going on.
Fauci, over the last year, Americans' First Amendment rights have been completely attacked. Your right to go to church, your right to assemble, your right to petition your government, freedom of the press, freedom of speech have all been assaulted.
How many kids have to be diddled before Jim Jordan says enough is enough? Literally not their infinite amount. There is no number of school children that have to be diddled before Jim Jordan says, hey, we need to put a stop to this. I think you're fucking too many. I think you're like harassing, assaulting sexually too many kids.
Give us your best guess then.
I just did.
No, you didn't. You didn't give us a time. When do you think this is going? Are we going to be here 2 years from now wearing masks?
No,
Jim Jordan asked Dr. Fauci the same question.
Well, let me answer your ranting again. Let me
I'm not ranting.
Yes, you are.
No, here's how it works, Dr. Fauci.
Right.
I get to ask you the questions. You're the highest paid official in the United States government. You've given us your advice on baseball, on dating apps, on cruise ships. You told us 0 masks, 1 mask, 2 masks, now back to 1 mask. I'm just asking you, when is it going to end? You can say I'm ranting. I'm actually asking the question that the citizens I get the privilege of representing, and my name actually goes on a ballot. I don't think your name's ever been on a ballot. My name goes on a ballot. The citizens I represent want to know the answer to when they can get their liberties.
Bro, I'm sorry, but he's got the conservative protective barrier here, right? You know what I mean? Like when he's being a giant bitch, but like because he's conservative, everyone assumes he's being like really manly and masculine and like standing up for liberties or whatever. Nah, dude, you're literally being a Karen right now. You are crying to the manager of COVID. Like, where is the manager? I need to hear the manager. When you demand like unreasonable shit that like people don't have the power to know, you are literally pulling a Karen move. Okay, this is a Karen maneuver through and through. And of course, much like many Karens in the wild, his nose is popping out of the mask as he's like freaking the fuck out. It's just, I don't know how else to describe it. It's literally what he's doing currently.
Back.
You know,
you can call that ranting. I actually call it standing up for the Constitution, which I take an oath to uphold, Dr. Fauci, every year, every term that I serve in this Congress representing.
God, these guys are such pussies, dude. I really, I don't know how to describe it. I think they're fucking terrible, dude. Like, Republicans are so terrible. Like, the Constitution, like, bitch, you don't give a fuck about the Constitution. Shut the fuck up, dude. You literally do not give a fuck about the Constitution. What the fuck are you talking about?
The folks in the 4th District of Ohio. So it is not ranting. It is defending the First Amendment.
Bye, Jerry.
And we'd like an answer, or your best guess, since you got an answer for everything else.
Well,
Intellectually dishonest grandstanding. I mean, that's just the Republican. It's the only Republican way, baby. There's nothing you can do. When 80% of the population is vaccinated or otherwise immune, causing community spread to drop to a very low level, please tell your evangelical supporters to get vaccinated. I don't know, man. I think like the vaccination stuff really changed my point of view a little bit. Like, I legitimately thought like the Western nations were just destined for doom. Like, Western capitalist liberalism and the individualist mentality that has been like promoted throughout time in Western nations, I feel like have caused this pandemic to absolutely destroy Western nations, right? Like way more than hit way harder than fucking Eastern countries, I guess. I would even consider like fucking Turkey and shit to do comparatively better. Better than expected, right? And even they were doing dog shit too, right? The vaccines kind of saved America a little bit, like it was the saving grace, but Republicans still are doing their very best to murder their constituents and murder others alongside their constituents. Like, it's like Jim Jordan, he's like, no, I hate that you have this vaccine shit going on. I literally need to kill more. Like, we need to kill more people. What the fuck are you doing? It honestly feels like, I've said this before, but it legitimately feels like whenever I hear Republicans talk about this shit, it feels like they're siding with COVID. Like, in the battle against COVID, Republicans have decided to fucking side with COVID. Like, they're just on COVID's side. Fuck it, dude. Like, we need to give COVID more help.
Americans haven't been able to go to church. Even today, when they go to church, they're limited in the size.
I'll give you one instance of when we can get our liberties back. It's when 90% of the members of the United States Congress get vaccinated.
Well, I want to know if that's what Dr. Fauci is. It 90%,
That's what
Dr. Fauci? Is it 90%? That's what I'd like to know. Give us some objective standards versus when certain things get reached, we might be able to get back to having our liberty. When? What are the numbers?
Well,
You're going to see a gradual, right now we're at an unacceptably high level. On a daily basis, it's unacceptably high, regardless of who you are. What you're going to see as more and more people get vaccinated, and we get over 3 million people a day, you're going to see the level of infection come down, and gradually there will be more flexibility for doing the things that you're talking about.
Where does it get to? When it comes down, what number do we get our liberties back? Tell me the number.
Like, the thing is, if this situation was so that, I don't know, like, people were like actually being locked in fucking cages or some shit for COVID, that's one thing. But like the liberties he's talking about, especially in a place like Ohio, he's literally just wearing a mask. Okay? At this point, you are only complaining about having to wear a fucking mask. Most places have nearly completely removed restrictions. Okay? The only thing you're crying about at this point is just wearing a fucking mask in public. Like, at what point in time did Texas, for example, ever actually fucking go through a legitimate, go through for an extended period of time, legitimate lockdown measures? Like, when did it happen? I know rich motherfuckers in California that literally moved to Texas or Ohio even, where Jim Jordan is from, to skirt COVID restrictions, knowing full well, Dave Chappelle, knowing full well that they would have, or not just Dave Chappelle, but whatever, plenty of people did that, knowing full well that they were going to be able to live normally without any fucking restrictions whatsoever. It's wild to me that these people who have not really experienced even the most nefarious and awful and devastating side effects of COVID, such as mask wearing in public, are still crying about mask wearing in public. Dave Chappelle has lived in Ohio for years, though. I wasn't talking about him. He's always lived in Ohio. I know. Shut up. I shouldn't have said it. Just forget I said that, okay? It wasn't about Dave Chappelle. Everybody knows Dave Chappelle's been living in Ohio for a very long time. Stop. I know that as well. Oh my God. Fucking. It wasn't Dave Chappelle who I was criticizing or mentioning. It was some other people. It's fine now, okay? Just stop. I know that Dave Chappelle has been living in Ohio for a very long time. Okay. Why then say it? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I, like, literally incapable of making a mistake. Holy shit. Okay. Nope. No malding here. I misspoke. Said I misspoke. But, of course, we have a bunch of sanctimonious pricks in the chat who are going to try to utilize this as an opportunity to feel like they got one on the streamer. And it's not just memes, for the record. For a lot of people on the left, this is literally their opportunity. They're like, this is how I can showcase how woke I am and how good I am. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to wag my finger at you. Anyway, yeah, get the ego boost you want. You pathetic little fucking worm. Now you got banned. Anyway, here's a top of the hour every hour. It's time for a 60-second ad break. We are going to run a 1-minute ad break now. I did welcome the Normans already. If you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5 or for free by connecting your Amazon Prime account. Don't say the R word. What R word? Republican? Anyway, sorry, I said it again. Yes, get those primers out, boys. If you have any primers left, get those fucking primers out. Here's the ad break now. You see this Geraldo and Bongino clip? Oh my God, those are two of my favorite motherfuckers. What?
Yeah, but why does that happen? This is what Geraldo, he completely misses. He disconnects. Why is that happening, Sean? It's happening because people like Geraldo continue to pump out a race narrative with no data to back it up at all. There are hundreds of thousands of police officers and millions of police contacts with black Americans in the course of each day. If there was a plague of police officers hunting black men down at night, then I don't understand. If that's happening, where is this massive body count we would see?
This man,
He's
Sean, this man is why they have that rage.
Data
this
to back
man
it
with
up.
this baloney.
He doesn't know anything about that woman.
He doesn't
know anything about that woman. Anything. He's injecting race into the argument because he has nothing else.
Mr. Rhetoric.
That's why.
Right. You tell that to the black families that see their sons being killed.
That's all you
twice
got.
the rate
you
of
got
white
nothing else,
sons.
buddy.
That's
you got nothing
fact.
else.
That's a fact.
You've got nothing else.
I really fucking hate how pathetic Republicans are, dude. They are so fucking bad. They are so fucking bad and so fucking stupid. I don't know. The best thing about Dan Bongino is that RNC song. Yeah, I know. Nick, let's go. RNC. I want to be at the RNC with Dan Bongino. Can't post links, but please check B1504. Berlin is going crazy right now. Rent cap law has been lifted. 10 to 70K people on the streets. What? I fucking doubt it. I don't know why fucking Geraldo has moments like this. There's a couple people on Fox News that have like weirdly I don't know how to describe it. They have like weird moments of clarity where in a sea of like hog bullshit, they'll turn around and like defend something that's like pretty understandable. And it's still great because the bar is so fucking low for these dudes, right? Like the bar is so low for these dudes. So whenever they're like, no, systemic discrimination against black people by, the criminal justice system is real. Everyone's like, whoa! Like, on my end, I freak the fuck out. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't believe he said it. He admitted it. That's crazy. That's sick. Meanwhile, like Republicans still run the gamut of talking about racism and saying that racism exists is significantly worse than doing hate crimes in the eyes of literally every Republican. So they lose their fucking shit. Okay. Praising them for not being racist such a low bar. Yeah, I know.
What you want to do is see the country burn. You just want to see the country burn. That's it.
I want to see the country burn. You son of a bitch. I want to see the country burn. You punk. You're nothing but a punk. Yeah. You're a punk, Bongino. You're a punk.
What you want to do is see the country burn. You just want to see the country burn. That's it.
I want to see the country burn. You son of a bitch. I want to see the country burn. You punk.
Dude, he literally, Geraldo Riviera looks like a dude who put on like a face mask to do a bank robbery. You know what I mean? Like in Good Time. Like he just looks so fake. I don't know how to describe it. And Dan Bongino is literally a Roblox character. He's Minecraft Steve versus guy who is actually wearing someone else's like face as before he does a fucking bank robbery. Like it's such a, like, where do they find these motherfuckers, dude? Look at this. It literally looks like his eyes are real and you can see like his eyes protruding out of like the barriers of the fucking face mask. He has a fake mustache on and shit. Like,
but a punk. Yeah. You're a punk, Bongino. You're a punk.
You wouldn't tell me that to my face.
Oh my God. Shut the fuck up, you juiced up bitch, dude. Dan Bongino fucking blocked me because I said leak your fucking steroid regimen, King. Like, he literally, what are you going to do? Beat his ass, dude? Is that what you're going to do, you fucking ape? Like, what is this? Like, say it to my face. Like, Republicans are so fucking dumb, dude. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God. Republicans are so fucking stupid. At least with Dan Bongino, it still kind of makes sense because he is literally a fucking a juiced up psycho. And was like, you know, Secret Service and shit like that. So when he says like, "I'll fuck you up," it's understandable because like he literally could probably, you know, good luck, good job. Whereas, you know, when Ted Cruz says some shit like that, it's like laughable because like you're Ted Cruz. You like, what do you mean? You couldn't beat up a 5-year-old? Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyway. Dan Bongino, Dan, please leak your... Yeah, this was the fucking tweet that got me clapped. He fucking blocked me after this. I said snowflake, and then he responded, and I said, please leak your steroid routine. And then he said he was going to sue me for lying, and he was going to sue me for slander. Like, he said, like, if you keep talking about my steroid regimen, like, I'm going to sue you for slander. Anyway. He's probably on TRT, thinks he's the shit. I mean, fucking, let's do it. Like, I don't have a problem with PEDs. I legitimately would like to know what kind of fucking steroids this dude is using. Like, he looks good. He looks fucking sexy. I'm not afraid to admit that Dan Bongino looks fucking hot, dude. Okay? He's got juicy ass pecs. And I want to fucking see what it's about. I want to take a look under the hood. I want to see what's going on. And I don't mean, that's not a double entendre. I'm not saying under the KKK hood. Well, I kind of do mean that. Even though he probably, his fucking incredibly box-like looking head would most likely not fit under the Klan robe, if we're being honest. Can you imagine? Dude, this is what it would look like if Dan Bongino... This is why Dan Bongino can't be a part of the KKK. Are you ready for this? Not because he's a person of color as an Italian man, but... Wait, how do I get to paint? This is what the motherfucker's head would look like, dude. I swear to God. This is why he can't wear... He can't wear a fucking... Like... So, a Klan hood is like this, right? But Dan Bongino's head is like this. So if he were to wear a fucking Klan hood, it would be like this. And everyone else around him would be like, yo, what the fuck, dude? Bro, we know who you are. Why are you trying to hide your face? Dan, you're ruining the goddamn... you're ruining this whole operation, Dan. You got a fucking Minecraft head on under the hood, and we can tell exactly who you are, Dan. Looking like a goddamn Lego head. Everybody knows who the fuck you are. Might as well not wear the goddamn robe. Shit's not fitting on your head, Dan. Isn't he just racist SpongeBob? Yeah, looking like goddamn SpongeBob. Bigoted, hateful SpongeBob. Yo, can I get an NFT of this? It's like literally, it's got stretch marks on it too. Like, it's about to explode. You know what I mean? It's like stretched out in every part of it too. It doesn't look like you can fit that, Dan. Shit stretched out, motherfucker. I knew we shouldn't have let Italians into the Klan. I told you they were people of color. Okay. Dan Spongino. Oh, man. Look at woke Pat Robertson.
I
what?
A lot of people are thinking like I was, that both the gun and the taser would be put on your dominant side, but it's not that way.
They have to cross where they have them different.
So you actually have to reach across yourself to
you
get
feel
the
the difference. I
yeah,
mean,
it's definitely
there's just no
discernible.
comparison. As I say, they're not making tasers in this yellow color anymore. They're making in black. They're making them yellow. Now, how she made the difference was she shot that poor guy to death, saying, "This is what I thought. I thought was my taser."
There's incredible meme potential here, boys. I mean, this is great. Demonstrating trigger safety, by the way, Pat Robertson. I mean, listen, if God hasn't taken him so far, then, fucking around with a fucking Beretta or whatever is not going to kill him. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real, dude. Let's be real. Like, he should have died a long time ago. Motherfucker looks like the Crypt Keeper, okay? So he's gonna survive this. He probably gets shot in the fucking face accidentally, and he would still survive. You know what I mean? Akimbo Pat Robertson's gonna get DLC for COD.
And if you can't tell the difference in the
dude, I love that, dude. I love that. What is this, dude? He's got his pinky out, motherfucker. Look at this, yo. Pat Robertson be like, "Hello, I'm Pat Robertson. I got a gun in my hand with my pinky out. What the fuck?" Like, this is not a real gun. This is not a real gun. This is an airsoft. This is an airsoft gun. It has been completely cleaned out. There you go. Take a look. Obviously, it's an airsoft gun. You can see the gold. You can see the gold inside of the hole there. But anyway. Yeah. Pat Robertson shooting with his fucking pinky out. Yeah, I got the blicky.
feel of those things is crazy. Anyhow, she deserves, but I am pro-police, folks. I think we need the police. We need their servants, and they do a good job. But if they don't stop this onslaught, they cannot do this. The police in Virginia picked up a lieutenant in the Army and began to give him trouble. And our state police are highly trained. But why they don't stop this? And this thing is going on in Minnesota, but the Derek Chauvin, I mean, they ought to put him under the jail. He has caused so much trouble by kneeling on the death of George Floyd.
Dude, they want to put him under the jail because of the anger that he's created, not because he literally fucking murdered someone, dude. What the fuck? Now, I don't want to, throw him under the jail for, I don't want to throw him under the jail for fucking, killing a black man. I want to throw him under the jail for, the anger that he's caused. He's kind of fucking it up for the rest of us who want to defend the police state. What the fuck? Meme from the Discord. So anyways, I started blasting. True.
But it's just, on his neck. It's just terrible what's happening. And the police, why don't they open their eyes to what the public relations are? They've got to stop this stuff.
Maybe they need more training.
He's close, so close. No, they're not fucking close. If the only reason why you're not close. If the reason why you believe that Derek Chauvin did something wrong is not because he murdered a black person, but instead because, he got people riled up and exposed how murderous the police can be in our racist criminal justice system, then you're not you're not exactly an advocate for social justice there. Yeah, he got the blacks mad at us. Caring about their PR over simply not killing people. In the Knoxville shooting, kid was never shot a gun. Look into the... What? In the Knoxville shooting, the kid who never shot a gun was shot? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. The 26-year-old veteran who was like training other cops was actually in need of more training. Or maybe they're in need of different training. Okay, I don't want to watch the fucking Wall Street editorial board. Here is Tucker Carlson mispronouncing a bunch of names while I go pee.
Lemon. Mr. Don Lemon. I'm Don Lemon. Lemon. Don Lemon. Don Lemon. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.
Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.
Talib. Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Julian Castro.
Julian Castro.
Julian Castro.
Julian Castro.
Julian. Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Sandy Cortez.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Sandy Cortez.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Sandy Cortez.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Mazie Hirono.
Or someone called Lynette Lopez.
Someone called Alexis Gonzuedo. Someone called Neera Tanden. Someone called Jelena Porter. Someone called Mina Harris. Someone called Zerlina Maxwell. Someone called retired General Russell Honore of Louisiana. Someone called.
You know, Goebbels in The Great Lie. You keep repeating the lie, repeating the lie.
Not even pronouncing the name correctly. Mr. Don Lemon.
I'm Don Lemon.
Lemon. Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.
Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib.
Talib. Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Julian Castro.
Julian Castro.
Julian Castro.
Julian Castro.
Julian. Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries.
Hakeem Jeffries.
To be honest, I think this is like fucking... I mean, this is just like a fun little cut that they have, but it's not, you know, look, I fucking mispronounce names all the goddamn time, okay? 26-year veteran, not 26-year-old veteran. You often make that mistake, my friend. Shut up. English is my literal second language, okay? I'm in the process of explaining why this is a difficult thing for me. And pronouncing American names is fucking hard sometimes. And also, I sometimes say dumb shit like 26-year-old veteran when clearly she is not 26 years old. Okay, I fuck it up.
Sandy Cortez.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Sandy Cortez.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Sandy Cortez.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Mazie Hirono.
Or someone called Lynette Lopez.
Someone called Alexis Gonzuedo. Someone called Neera Tanden. Someone called Jelena Porter. Someone called Mina Harris. Someone
Wait, what?
Called Zerlina Maxwell.
Okay, this last part is like kind of weird. What the fuck? Like, why? Okay, that's deliberate as fuck. I never knew that. I mean, I know like Don Lemon is whatever. I meme about that. I fucking call Don Lemon all the time too because I think it sounds funny. But the fucking someone called shit is like straight up like as though it's like a fake name. What do you think it's a moniker, dude? Someone called Zerlina Maxwell.
Someone called retired General Russell Honore of Louisiana. Someone called.
You know, Goebbels in The Great Lie. You keep repeating the lie, repeating the lie.
Not even pronouncing the name correctly. Mr. Don Lemon.
That's actually really good. Oh, wow. Okay, that was worth. I'm glad I fucking... Okay. That's really funny. That makes it worth overall. Yeah, no, it's just like, I mean, we know Tucker's a racist, right? Like, this isn't fucking the proof that he's a racist. He's just a racist. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, this shit, I don't think this shit serves the purpose of, like, showcasing that Tucker Carlson's, like, a racist person. I think it's like when liberals love to, like, look at the fucking Nordic runes on the stage when it's, like, literally what are they saying on top of the stage? Well, they're saying really racist shit on top of the stage. So, focus on the fucking Nazi rhetoric from the motherfuckers on the podium and not whether the fucking podium looks like a Nordic rune or not. It's pretty funny though. The end of it, the end of the compilation makes it completely worth it. Oh, really? He's racist? Where's your proof, Lib? You got me. I have no proof, dude. Just literally listen to a Tucker Carlson broadcast.
I fear for the Democrat Party tonight. Because you ain't messing with me anymore. You're not even messing with the people in this room, and you're not messing with these pastors. I saw God get up off of his throne, roll up his sleeves, and tell America, I'm coming. Somebody help. I'm coming. I'm
Amen,
coming.
brother. God told me he's coming, brother. I know this to be true. God damn it, I know.
And I'm going to tell you that this is not all good news. No, no, no. Listen to me. This is not all good news. God said, whatever I have to do to save America, I will do it. If it means natural disaster, I'll do it. If it means destroying her economy and her global prestige.
Bro, listen. This is literally the same fucking shit that American mullahs said after 9/11. Like, including Dinesh D'Souza, which was it Pat Robertson who said America deserved 9/11 because, like, and literally agreed with fucking Osama bin Laden? It was Pat Robertson, right? Wasn't it Pat Robertson? No, shut up. I'm not talking about me, motherfuckers. I'm talking about fucking, no, Dinesh D'Souza said that too, but there was another person, like, it might have been Falwell. It might have been Falwell who said it. It's really, like, yeah, we're going to watch this in a second. When I talk about, like, America's war crimes and how that, like, you know, the fucking destabilization is ultimately going to come back and, like, create a lot of enemies, right, for the United States of America, and describe, like, the reasons as to why this sort of shit happens, it's one thing, right? And people get up in arms for it. Another entirely separate fucking thing is to say America got 9/11 because there's homosexuals here. Because, like, you're kind of agreeing with the argument that Osama bin Laden is making when he says, I want to fucking take down the infidels because they've, one, you know, raided our lands or whatever, but also because there's gay people there. Like, why would you find yourself agreeing with Osama bin Laden on the same reasons why he is doing what he's doing? Anyway, I just love when American mullahs do that shit. Hurricane Katrina 2 in Robertson's case, yeah, they go fucking buck wild sometimes. They haven't really been going buck wild. I mean, think about it, dude. This motherfucker went from... This dude went from saying, you know, America deserved 9/11 because, like, there's homosexuals in America, to fucking defending victims of police brutality. So, you know, hey, guess what, liberals? I guess people can fucking learn from their mistakes, okay? I'm just saying, guess what, libs? Pat Robertson grew, okay? He demonstrated that he learned from his mistakes, and now... you know, where is everybody now, huh? Accountability police worked out in Pat Robertson's case.
I will do it. God is not about drag queens reading to our children.
I love that, dude. Yes, anthropogenic climate change. Anthropogenic climate change is fake, okay? But the consequences of anthropogenic climate change, i.e. extreme weather conditions becoming, like, commonplace, and natural disasters becoming more commonplace, that are, like, cataclysmic. That stuff is because, you know, like, in a Portland public library, a drag queen read a book to a couple children one time.
God is not about your 6-year-old because of social media thinking she's a boy. This gender bending, this perversion, this Coca-Cola American Airlines.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Coca-Cola American Airlines? What? Coca-Cola is force feminizing your daughters. I mean, dude, you're going to lose out on that, brother. I mean, look, Americans love God, or, you know, they love acting like they fucking love God, but they sure as fuck love their sodas a lot more, motherfucker. You cannot be coming at Coca-Cola like that.
Airline, Delta Airline, all of you that are sitting there telling Georgia how they can write their laws, through your money, you're going to tell a free state in America what they can do? God's not going to sit back, folks. Jehovah Jireh is on the move.
Why are they celebrating the death and demise and destruction of the United States? What, because fucking Coca-Cola was like, don't do it, sweaty, when Georgia was straight up saying, like, you know, we don't like that black people can vote. We don't like that poor people can vote. We are going to dial it back. Goddamn this rainbow flag Coca-Cola Raytheon gender bending Lockheed Martin skirt wearing Johnson & Johnson snorting land. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, he just strung a bunch of fucking different sentences back to back. Actually, Al-Qaeda, 100%. I say this all the time. These motherfuckers are literally, they are the American Taliban. Like, they talk a big game about how, you know, their politicians that represent these people talk a big game about, like, women's rights in Afghanistan, sweaty. We really need some more gender neutral bombs. Okay. Like, Mitch McConnell literally said women's rights is going to suffer in Afghanistan if American military pulls out. Okay. He was the first to say it. He said it during the Trump reign, I think, even. He went so far as to say it back then. And then on the ground, motherfuckers are like, women's rights has caused chaos and America needs to be destroyed. Like, it's great. Anyway, here's some fun shit.
You're not planning.
This guy is like making the waves. So I know that like soup cans are often, you know, I've heard about soup cans being used as a quite reliable and relatively heavy object that you can toss if you were to toss an object, if you were interested in tossing an object, you know, because of the way that they are sized up, right? But I never knew that Donald Trump had an extended like conversation about soup in this way. So when I saw this video of a man last night, you know, winking at the camera, I didn't immediately pick up on the reference.
Yeah. Well, I've been here all 4 nights. I'm just standing here today with soup for my family, and we're just, you know, watching all of this unfold. It's very unfortunate.
You're not planning on using that, are you? Throwing it at the police?
Like I said, it's for my family.
Literally for your family. Yeah. All right.
And then when they get caught, they say no.
So first of all, goddamn, bro, what a fucking narc, dude. Literally, like CNN, what are you doing? Like, holy shit. Remember how fucking conservatives say, like, CNN makes it seem like these guys are so nice? They're nice. Or whatever. Like, literally fucking snitching, dude. Dry snitching on the timeline. Okay.
You're not planning on using that, are you? Throwing it at the police?
Like I said, it's from...
Why can you make fun of Christianity and everyone's okay with it? Yet if you make fun of Islam, you get called an Islamophobe? Because when I just made fun of fundamentalist Christians and likened them to fundamentalist, like, extremist Islamists, you literally avoided the part that I was also criticizing the fundamentalist extremist Islamists. That is the problem, my friend. I literally said the American extremists are exactly in the same fucking vein as like Taliban, and you completely avoided that part as a criticism of like psycho-religious conservative freaks. I said Al-Qaeda. What do you think Al-Qaeda is? Fuck. It's great. It's great to totally avoid the other part that I'm mocking.
For my family.
Literally for your family. Yeah. All right.
And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup.
Yeah. So there's a longer video about this, by the way. What are you talking about, bro? His family are hungry and he bought them soup. I thought you liked poor people. Sweaty, yeah. So Trump, ironically, gives a long and comprehensive method of utilizing soup in the longer video. Does anyone have the longer video? Is this it? Oh, here it is.
Water. And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick. It's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? Yes, sir. And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup for my family. They're so innocent. This is soup for my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our...
I mean, he's literally describing like what you could do. I find that very strange. He's just like, come on, anarchists. If you didn't know, it's better to throw a can of soup. It's got better centrifugal force than a brick. A brick's too heavy. Can't throw a brick. Throw soup. Bring your soup.
Our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect.
Look at this.
And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup for my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people. These are just protesters. Isn't it wonderful to allow protesting?
I miss him, dude. I miss his dumpy so much.
No, and by the way, the media knows it better than we do. They know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're doing our country a...
I'm glad he's gone, even though Biden kind of blows. I mean, yeah. I miss him, dude. I kind of miss him. Dude. Don't you guys miss him sometimes? I miss him. Yeah, hate to see him go. Love to watch him leave. Yeah. Anyway, so that's where the soup for my family memes come from. Okay, let's watch the Derek Chauvin pleads the fifth finally from the
News Live special report. The death of George Floyd.
Oh God,
Derek Chauvin on trial.
Good morning, everyone.
That shit is, oh God, it still feels gnarly as fuck that they have like a Super Bowl style opener for the murder trial. You know what I mean? Like, come watch a police officer who murdered a black man see his day in court.
I'm Diane Macedo. I want to go straight to the courtroom where the attorneys in the Derek Chauvin trial are currently discussing whether Chauvin himself will testify. Let's listen.
The court can comment on your silence as a sign or an indication of your guilt. Meaning they can't say he didn't get up and defend himself, so equate your silence with guilt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Now, you also understand that you can waive that right and testify. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
You understand that if you chose not to testify, or if you did in fact testify, you would be subject to cross-examination by the state of Minnesota.
Yes.
You understand that if you were cross-examined by the state, we could not attempt to limit the scope of your testimony. The state would be given broad latitude to ask you questions. Do you understand that?
Yes, yes.
We've had this conversation repeatedly, correct?
Correct.
I have repeatedly advised you that this is your decision and your decision alone, right?
Correct.
Bro, the court stenographer is throwing daggers, dude. If looks could kill, Derek Chauvin would be fucking murdered, and the defense attorney too. I've never seen someone throw such powerful fucking lasers from their position. God damn, dude, look at this.
I have advised you.
Like they're typing, but they're like
going back and forth.
Fucker.
On the matter would be kind of an understatement, right?
Yes, it is.
But after a lengthy meeting last night, we had some further discussion. Agreed?
Correct.
And have you made a decision today whether you intend to testify or whether you intend to invoke your Fifth Amendment privilege?
I will invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege today.
Mr. Chauvin, I'm going to...
I mean, the craziest thing is, like, they're not even looking down at their keyboard to type, and I don't understand that.
directly, because the decision whether or not to testify, let me take this off, is entirely yours. In other words, it's a personal right. Mr. Nelson makes a lot of the decisions in trial, but one he cannot make for you is whether or not you testify. And he can give you advice, and you can take that advice or reject that advice. But the decision ultimately has to be yours and not his. Is this your decision not to testify?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any questions about your right to remain silent or to testify on your own behalf?
Not at this time, I don't.
All right. Has anyone promised anything or threatened you in any way to keep you from testifying?
No promises or threats, Your Honor.
Do you feel that your decision not to testify is a voluntary one on your behalf?
Yes, it is.
Now, in addition to that, I'm convinced then that this is your personal decision and that you are aware of your rights, but there is a jury instruction that may be read to the jury. This, again, is the one that you get to weigh in on. It's not for your lawyer to make the decision. Again, he can give you advice, and I don't even want to know what the advice is, but you can accept the advice or reject the advice as to whether or not to give this instruction. If you would like, I can read this instruction to the jury. It's titled, Defendant's Right Not to Testify. The state must convince you by evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant is guilty of the crime charged. The defendant has no obligation to prove innocence. The defendant has the right not to testify. This right is guaranteed.
It's not unusual that the defendant doesn't testify. Yeah, of course. It's understandable that he did not fucking testify, dude. He would get owned.
From the fact.
He would get fucking obliterated. He's already donezo.
Testified in this case.
Listen. He's already fucking donezo. Okay, like. I was gonna make a coil joke, but I probably shouldn't.
Stand that instruction.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like that read to the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had enough time to talk to Mr. Nelson about whether that's a good idea or not?
I have, Your Honor.
All right. And so I will read that to the jury on your request.
Isn't this an admission of guilt? No, stop saying pleading the fifth is an admission of guilt. Like, it is Donald Trump ass fucking takes. Listen, in a lot of instances it is, but it's still a valuable fucking tool in our criminal justice system, okay? George Floyd's friend also pleaded the fifth in order not to self-incriminate because they could have linked back the drugs to him and even charged him with fucking murder if that was the case. So, like, it's literally an important legal tool that you use. So people plead the fifth all the fucking time. So just it's saying like, oh my God, it's an admission of guilt or whatever is not, you know, you're forgetting that, like, it's you know, it's something that people use all the goddamn time.
All right. Anything else regarding the defense case before we proceed to talk about rebuttal? All right. We'll have you rest in front of the jury then, and we could actually take the microphone back. Ms. Voss, thank you. Thank you.
Hi. Yeah. People are so lucky they can plead the fifth. Prosecutors would roast people. Yeah. Okay, Derek Chauvin trial. Shapiro breaks down the latest evidence. Dems go full anti-police as crime rises.
Not only did he reinstate a third-degree murder charge, not only did he refuse the defense's request to transfer the trial out of Minneapolis.
Okay, I don't want to. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I got a visitor, boys. Hold on a second. Fuck. Hold on a moment. No, it's not Will. It's not Will. It's a different visitor. Here, I'll play this.
On the ground.
Is that fucking? Is that James O'Keefe? What the fuck?
Heating up in Minnesota again tonight. Mike Tobin is there with us, for us. Mike.
Well, Sean, it is heating up, but it's a lot of that pattern that we've seen with the bottles over the crowd, the fireworks going off, and the police are trying. I just heard one of those projectiles fired from the police. Police are mostly trying to keep these demonstrators off the fence. And
Wait,
we're
really?
about an hour out.
Okay, well, come stand right here. What's up, boys? I don't know if you guys have ever some of you might recognize Dan, my friend Dan, who I've known for almost 10 years now, but from his clothing line, Sadire, which he's wearing currently. What's up, Dan?
Hi, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if
I don't think I've ever had this
Come on, bro. There's only 28,000 people in there.
many.
And Bongino. Yeah.
Stressful.
Yeah, he got Sadire got a new Sadire got a new fucking new clothing line launched, right? Or what is it called? The Great Indoors. Bought me a fucking gift. It's not a hashtag ad. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at what he brought me actually. Did you bring me a hat? Oh, nice.
That's my favorite part.
Let me see. Oh shit, bro. Okay. Okay. You know that like this dude literally constantly fucking shits on me and says, what the fuck are you doing? Why aren't we hanging out? Why aren't we hanging out? And then we'll turn around and fucking make an entire clothing line that is about staying indoors during COVID, and then brings it over to me like fucking, you know, leisure wear or whatever, and expects me to fucking go outside. Listen, motherfucker. It's not, oh, this is sick. Shit. Stop saying hashtag ad. Dude is literally my. I've known Dan for fucking how many years now have I known you?
That's 10 years now.
10% of the profits from the Great Indoors will be directly donated to regional suicide hotline close to you. Oh, okay, nice. Oh shit. I hope these are big enough, bro. Yeah, what the fuck? He said first 5 people who buy it will get feet pics of me. That's not real, okay? Anyway, all right. Yeah, it's not happening. Wait, can people buy this already? Okay. Sit back there and watch me do my thing, I guess. Because I'm gonna go back to. You do? Yeah, this is the dude, by the way. Who hit me up the other time. Wait, what was it? You were watching me play what? What were you watching me play? Were you like, what the fuck? You just. Oh yeah, he's like, dude, what the fuck? I was watching you play Grand Theft Auto and you're just like walking around. Is that all you do? And then you got on a helicopter and you just flew off the helicopter. I know you can't hear him. I'm not gonna change the fucking. He's camera shy anyway, so he doesn't want to be on camera. So I'm just gonna. He's in the back, just watching from afar. Anyway, CPD released Adam Toledo video. What? Oh, the 13-year-old boy? Holy shit, dude. Okay, we'll look at that in a little bit. There's live updates. Video of Chicago police fatally shooting 13-year-old Adam Toledo to be released Thursday. Jesus Christ. Anyway. My noise gate is really good. Okay, we're going to get back to the news now. The Ben vid does not have footage. His death. It is footage from an arrest from the past. When you go to your friend's house, but they only have one controller. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's watch this rest of this.
Out of the curfew. You talked about some of the demonstrators who are out here. Let me bring one in. This guy doesn't want to use his name, but he's ex-Navy, says he served on board the USS Princeton. And what he's got here is a prop. Go ahead and show the viewers. That is that's a real pig's head on a stick with the cop hat on. Obviously, you know what that means. First of all, why'd you put together this display?
Well, I was out here last night, and I was simply over there having some words with officers. Somebody else shone a flashlight on them, and I got maced in the face for the second time by police officers in my life. It hurt really, really bad, and I got really, really
Mike,
upset,
I have a question.
and I went and got this.
Okay, which one of you did this, bro? Be honest. Which one of you motherfuckers did this? This is like textbook.
Big head in this thing today.
All right, go ahead, Sean. Sean's got a question
Mike,
for you.
What about the people that are throwing rocks, bottles, bricks, and other projectiles at the cops? And does he paint with such a broad brush and characterize all cops like pigs the way he's holding up there?
He's so upset, dude. Fred Flintstone motherfucker, dude. Look at it. Look at how sad he is. He's like, I can't believe you're categorizing all cops as pigs as you're showing there, sir. I mean, really, what's worse, honestly? Systemic discrimination against black people for centuries and its consequences on contemporary black existence, or categorizing all members of a profession that is the violent arm of that brutalizing state as pigs. I'm Sean Hannity, and this is the Hannity Hour, where we make these sorts of equivalencies, and that's why you keep coming back for more.
All right, there's two parts to this question. First of all, what about the people who are throwing rocks, bottles, bricks, whatever at the cops? How is that different than what the cops are doing in response?
Well, we don't use tear gas. We don't use gas. Gas is against the Geneva Conventions.
It is harmful. Is harmful.
Of course, but that's the only way they're going to learn anything. It's the only way things could ever change is if people start throwing things.
And are you painting with the broad brush when you do bring out a symbol like this? You mean all cops are bad?
I think the institution of policing is bad. There's probably some really good folks.
Well,
As a matter of fact, I can see it in a lot of their eyes. There's some good folks, but they just have terrible jobs.
What do you want instead?
An entirely different way of policing.
This guy's awesome.
All of their badges and all of their guns to stand down and to have this building.
So the entirely different way of policing. What do you mean by that? You mean some kind of community-oriented policing?
Me? No. I'm not qualified to make that decision, but I know smarter people that are. And it certainly isn't what we have now.
Well, who are the smarter people? Because we're not seeing that out of these city councils.
That's true. You can probably talk to them in this crowd. A lot of them are giving speeches here tonight.
All right, let me get your reaction as far as Kim Potter. She was released on bond today. The charge is second-degree manslaughter. What do you think about that?
Mike.
To me, that's pretty much an outrage. I think that this lady essentially works for a occupying force here, and she committed an act of war on somebody. I consider that an act of war, and she should not be out on bond, and it is not manslaughter. It is an act of war.
Got it. Okay, thanks for your opinion. I appreciate you keeping it clean.
Mike Tobin.
Back to you, Sean.
Dude, I love when well-spoken motherfuckers get caught up with like Fox News, you know what I mean? And they're just like able to perfectly, with great clarity, describe their position, because it makes Republicans look like dog shit, you know what I mean? Like, because the reason why they're doing this is to find like an emotional person who's very invested, but has not, but lacks the capacity to be able to describe in that moment, in the heat of the moment, describe accurately what their position is, right? And when you have a camera on you, when you have lights on you, when you have a fucking microphone, in your mouth, it's very difficult to describe your position. Not everyone is going to be ready with talking points, right? And whenever you get someone who is who rises to the occasion like this guy did, it's so fucking good because you can see like the fear in their eyes, the moment where like, oh shit, this is not going down the way that we thought it would. Like they saw a dude, okay? They saw a dude. They probably thought he was some fucking hoorah jarhead dumbass. Okay, they saw or they thought he was like overzealous with the fucking pig head and all that. So they thought he wasn't going to be able to put together. Some cohesive points of view. I'm willing to bet they will. Oh, comments are turned off, dude. I wonder why comments are turned off in this video. I'm willing to bet this video goes away too. I'm fuck. James O'Keefe too. God, what a smug little prick. I fucking hate him so much. White soldier charged with assault for shoving, berating black man in a viral video. I did not even see this. When did this happen?
Outrage in South Carolina, where a white Army officer was caught on camera harassing a young black man, saying, quote, "You're in the wrong neighborhood," shoving him at one point. TJ Holmes here with the details. Good morning, TJ.
Hey, good morning to you, George. And you know how
what the fuck, dude?
This must feel to viewers, to Americans. Another day, another viral video of a racially charged incident. And this time, you see a young black man being absolutely berated by a white man telling him, "Get out of this neighborhood or I will carry you out." Now, while
Wait, is this like, is this real? It feels so staged, dude. This feels so fucking staged because it's like you rarely ever catch people in 4K in broad daylight being like textbook definition racist. You know what I mean? Like, he got arrested. Oh my God. And he's getting into trouble. No. This shit happens all the time. Guys, this shit happens all the fucking time. But like, it happens all the time. You just rarely ever catch it in 4K in broad daylight. And it literally plays out like the textbook definition of racism.
We don't know everything
like
that
motherfucker was playing out a scene from Gran Torino.
Up to the incident you're about to see on video. What we do see was enough for prosecutors to say that one man should face charges.
Hours of peaceful protests outside the home of Jonathan Pentland turned destructive overnight. Members of the Columbia, South Carolina community outraged over this caught-on-camera incident.
You better walk away.
That led to the arrest of Pentland, an active duty soldier.
Oh my God, look at his fucking look at what he looks like, dude. Holy shit. Proof that Minnesota cops won't kill everyone they deal with. What? It's rarely framed like it's being filmed. Yeah, dude. It's like well, I guess wait, who uploaded this, by the way? His wife actually uploaded the fucking footage or some shit? No way.
You're in the wrong neighborhood.
The incident happened Monday. Pentland is the man you see on the right in red. The 42-year-old is stationed at nearby Fort Jackson.
Or what? What are you going to do?
In the now viral video, for over 2 minutes, Pentland is seen berating the man for walking in the neighborhood.
You either walk away or I'm going to carry you out of here. What do you want to do?
He demands to know where the young man lives.
I live here, sir. Where? Where's your house?
And after
What do you mean, like, where is your house, bitch? He doesn't need to tell you shit. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, dude. Yo, this is I was gonna say he looks like a thumb, but he literally doesn't look like a thumb no more, dude. He looks like a thumb if you had like you know how you have the diabetes fingers, like when people get like really chunky and their knuckles start disappearing. Like this is the opposite of that. Like they just fucking sucked out all the fat from the thumb. Just deflated.
After repeated threats, gets physical.
You better walk away. You walk away. You're talking to my wife right now.
Pentland this morning is charged with assault and third-degree battery, and if convicted, could face a $500 fine and 30 days in jail. Witnesses say police initially said,
how is this not a hate crime, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, what? $500 fine? Like, it's kind of wild, dude. I mean, what's the reason why he's like targeting this black kid and like pushing him around and like literally punching him? If this is not a hate crime, then what is a hate crime? Like, did he? I mean, he literally. I think what was the curse that he used there? Did he say the N-word?
Go away.
Like, because that's the only thing missing. If he didn't say the N-word, like that's it. Everything else, like, this is my, this is my neighborhood. You're in the wrong neighborhood, boy. Like. He went through the classics, okay? He went through every fucking talking point on the tree from like circa 1964.
Wait, right now.
Hey, they've already been called. They're just waiting. You know what? Maybe you should hang on a little longer. We'll see how it goes.
Oh my God, yo, bro, this is, yeah, motherfuckers be like, police brutality doesn't impact black people. I don't know what you're talking about. And then they're literally like, here is my mercenary force that's gonna blow you off this fucking block if you don't remove yourself right now. Like, bitch, you really sound like you know what cops do if your immediate answer is, well, just wait for the cops to come here and we'll see what they'll do to you. You fucking know. You fucking know. Stop denying that this is what cops do.
Then we won't have to get the report by ourselves.
What is it you're doing here?
This dude is mad that, he's mad and he's acting like this dude is a threat. But if I see motherfuckers with no shoes on, immediately, that's the real threat, okay? I'm sorry. It doesn't matter what this dude looks like. This dude could have a fucking gun and I'd be like, well, nope, those guys are not wearing shoes out, okay? If you're on the fucking street and you got no shoes on, you're a threat. Okay? You are literally a threat.
Then walk.
Okay, and that's what I was doing. She came out of house.
Well, you've been here like 15 minutes now.
Let's go. Walk away.
Keep walking.
Walk away.
That's for the gun that I have.
Walk away right
Not
now.
real, it's the airsoft gun.
You need help?
I mean, don't fuck around with it, but...
I'm happy to help you.
What? Yeah, someone's in the room. Here.
There's a difference between
Pretty
pushing
sure you were the aggressor, buddy.
Guys, you don't understand. It's not a sundown neighborhood, or rather, the sun was still up. So, even in a sundown neighborhood, like you know, that's the reason why he's getting punished. Otherwise, it's just it's part of the law there.
You're aggressing on their neighborhood. Someone came running. You better
Oh.
walk away.
What the fuck? Was there like a comedic punch sound that came with that punch? What the?
There's a difference between
Pretty
pushing
sure you were
you.
the aggressor, buddy.
You're aggressing on their neighborhood.
Someone came running.
Walk back.
You better walk away. You walk away. You talking to my wife right now.
That's your wife?
Walk away.
I didn't do
Walk
anything.
away.
Your wife will speak.
Check it out. You either walk away or I'm going to carry your ass out of here.
Dude, if you touch
What do you want to do?
You better not touch me.
Or
I'm
what?
not arguing.
What are you going to do?
You up on me.
Let's go. Walk
I'm not-
away.
I didn't do anything to you.
I'm about to do something to you. You better start walking.
I do anything to her.
You better start walking
So
right
when
now.
you come after me like that,
I ain't coming after
you're the one in the
you.
wrong.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Get out. Get out.
I live here, sir.
Where?
People in the chat don't know what sundown neighborhoods are. Damn, dude, I have the most European/white chat sometimes. I mean, I didn't know it either. Sundown neighborhoods are neighborhoods that black people are not allowed to go to because after the sun goes down, they will literally lynch and murder you if you're black. That's it. It's sundown town. Yeah. Predominantly white neighborhoods where they will...
Where's your
Where black
house?
people know not
What's
to
your
go
address?
to
Maybe we should
a
walk you
sundown
home.
neighborhood.
Walk me home.
Well, you bet. You want to bet what I can do?
I live here, sir.
Okay,
Right
what's
now,
your
you're
address?
harassing the neighborhood.
I'm not harassing anyone walking through the neighborhood I live in, sir.
Where?
Yeah, the dumb fucking bald ape without his fucking shoes screaming at some like fucking young black kid is not harassing the neighborhood. It's the black kid and just, existing in that neighborhood. That's the harassment there. Like, oh yeah, you can't go for a walk, brother. Fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy, dude. Holy shit.
But check it out. We are a tight-knit community.
Okay.
We
How
take
long
care
have
of
you
each
been
other.
here? How long have
A
you
hell of a
been
lot
living
longer
here?
than your ass, because
How
I
long
have
have you
never
been
seen
living
you
here?
before in my
How long
life.
have you been living here?
That's
Why
none
does
of
that
your
even
business.
matter to you?
How long have you been
It
living here?
doesn't matter.
What the fuck, dude? Oh, it turns out he was living there since May, by the way. Turns out he was living there since May 2020.
You know what? Get the hell out of my face.
You've been
Get out of my face.
You walked up to me.
Check it out, motherfucker. I ain't playing with you. You either get your ass moving or I'm going to move you.
You smell drunk.
You want to bet?
You are drunk.
I'm about to show you what I can do.
I would suggest that
You better walk away. Walk away. Walk away.
Bro, he's like, that's none of your business. How long I've been living in the neighborhood simultaneously while like being like, give me the zip code, give me your address right now. I need to know. I need to know where you live so I can stare down your window. Yeah. By the way, they have his mugshot. He was arrested. So at least, they got him. Fucking, yeah, bot. Straight fucking, NPC character before you add facial customizations. That's what this motherfucker is. Yeah, he's finally wearing shoes in this one.
I'm walking. You keep following me, sir.
There's only one way out of here. It's right over there.
There's multiple ways out of here, sir.
You want to bet? Walk away.
Did you see his Facebook post? He said if it can't be raced because he jerks off to ebony porn, it's crazy. Shut the fuck up, dude. There is no way. There is literally no way that that's true. There is no way he said that. No, it's got to be fake or some shit. If any African American or Chinese person ever doused racism against white people exists, this is not real. 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 There's no way. Someone made a fake account. No one says like, no fucking, even racist people don't say like my skin color, my white skin color is the reason that I'm being targeted or some shit. I mean, they do, but like, I'm a racist, average racist. Holy shit, dude. Yo, that neighborhood's looking a lot different this now, dude. Hey, motherfucker, your neighborhood. Your neighborhood's looking real different now, brother. What happened? Tight-knit community. I found the actual mugshot. Oh yeah, that's what he. Yep, you got him. You guys live here. You guys live here. Better start walking. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Army commander's about to make this dude an E5 force. Due to E5 force him to retire from his career path. He was an up-and-comer in the army. Also, the people that recorded it was a black neighbor that was. What the fuck? Why are these white people fucking with this black kid? Oh, okay. I thought his wife, like, I'm getting conflicting information from inside the community where like some people are making it seem as though the dude was however old he was. However old he was. The dude's wife was the responsible party for the filming or some shit. I don't know if that's the case. The person filmed it to be on the. Yeah, because it seems like the person filming it was seemingly on the thumb side. Jonathan Penland has already moved for their safety. He's a drill sergeant. He was 42 years old, and they left their home in Summit near Columbia after protesters gathered outside on Wednesday. So let me say something. I always feel conflicted about people literally protesting at people's houses because it creates an air of not feeling safe in your own home, right? I feel a little conflicted about it. But also, it's a bit of a peaceful taste of your own medicine because that kid that he was shoving around felt unsafe. That kid that he was shoving around was very brave. Okay? Was very fucking brave in that moment. And he did not feel safe at all while he was walking down his own goddamn neighborhood. And there is no, we didn't know. We don't know. I mean, he fucking punched him. He pushed him, right? We don't know what he could have done. I mean, Ahmaud Arbery happened not that long ago, right? We know what happens when white dudes start feeling like a black person is not supposed to be in their neighborhood, right? So he was significantly less safe than he is because a large gathering, a crowd like this, is not going to fucking go in and like break into his house and like try to murder him. They're protesting. So him feeling unsafe in this situation at his home is a little bit of a taste of his own medicine for what he subjected this young black kid to. One of the signs said outside of his house, "Come outside, we not gonna jump you." Okay. Nah, it's how is it less safe to have hundreds of people protesting in your front yard? What about the Capitol raid? I mean, the Capitol raid had inside baseball, okay? I still do think it's less safe. Actually, you're right about people fucking potentially doing some crazy shit. In that moment, if you have people protesting outside your house, you're fucking terrified. They could literally do some shit. They could. In most of these situations, that does not happen. The likelihood that someone will do something violent in a one-to-one situation, especially when there's no cameras, is significantly higher than the likelihood of protesters being outside of someone's house literally fucking, turning violent. Because people protest outside of people's houses all the time. You rarely ever hear about those protests turning into, like, actually violent altercations. Don't put any... You didn't put anything in it, right? Okay, you don't load it up, because I'm, like, legitimately worried. And cops immediately show up, too, especially. So... also, in certain states like Florida, it's quite dangerous for protesters too, as strong castle doctrine, stand your ground laws are. Yeah. All right. So where's the dude's commanding officer? Oh my God, Fort Jackson commanding general, who is a black person. Oh my God. Said this is by no means condoned by any service member. We will get to the bottom of this ASAP. Oh, he is gonna get fucking clapped, dude. Yet another white man losing their job for Yet another white man losing their job for expressing their free speech by doing hate crimes on a young African American teenager. What is America if not a place where I should be able to freely harass black people in my neighborhood? I'm so angry. Cancel culture's gone too far. Yeah. Tucker Carlson's gonna have this dude. Tucker Carlson's gonna have this dude on his nightly show to be like, "Sir, you are the real victim here. I mean, you definitely wanted to protect your family. I mean, when someone that doesn't look like you tries to enter your home, you would try to fight back, right? And you had reasonable suspicion to assume that this black kid was bringing death and destruction and cultural assimilation into your neighborhood, just like the Mexicans crossing the border. I'm Tucker Carlson, and more racial agitation will be coming up after this Mike Pillow ad." Dictator of Louisiana. I heard he's going to be speaking at the RNC. I don't know if you covered the shooting of the 13-year-old Adam Toledo in Chicago, but be careful browsing Twitter. The video just got released and it's horrible. I have not covered it yet. Yeah. Genital inspection day is real in the state of Florida now, thanks to the very not creepy anti-trans laws. Republicans once again finding a way to diddle kids. Congratulations, Republicans, you did it. I think that the real reason why this law passed was not because they hate trans people, but more so because they wanted to diddle children, because Republicans are pedophiles. Sorry, it had to be said. Congratulations to the Florida Republicans for being able to diddle children. Very cool. Legally. Good job. Florida House has now passed a bill banning transgender women student athletes and allowing for genital inspections. Dick check and pussy check is a real thing now. Very cool. I wonder if Matt Gaetz was sponsoring this. He was probably pushing for it extra hard. Florida, just completely fucking insane. The GOP-led Florida House of Representatives on Wednesday voted 70-44 along party lines to pass HB 1475, which would ban transgender female athletes from competing on women's athletic teams in both high school and college, while subjecting some student athletes to genital inspections before they can play. obviously, as everyone knows, the only way to protect young girls who are maybe one time in their lives going to play against another young girl who happens to be trans, the only way to protect them somehow from the scourge of young trans girls playing high school soccer or something is by making sure that everyone's pussies are seen by some fucking random creepy coach. Okay? It's great. Yeah. I am a small c conservative, ladies and gentlemen. I am an America-loving small c conservative. I want minimal government, which means I want the government to make sure that your fucking kids' penises and vaginas are diddled, okay? That's what small c conservatism is about. Small government conservatism is about diddling children, okay? Great. Fucking psychos. Also called the Fairness in Women's Sports Act, the measure effectively states that student athletes who were biological males at the time of their birth cannot compete in women's athletic teams. Student athletes born biological females may still compete on male or female teams. Huh. That's interesting. According to the legislation, disputes regarding a student's sex under the law would be resolved with a health examination and consent from verifying the student's biological sex. Trans people dominate women's sports is literally a falsehood. This is not true. It's never been true. And the only reason why you go back to like the one instance where one trans woman, Fallon Fox, punched another cis woman and broke their orbital bone, which is a common fucking injury, back in like 2016, and then got their shit pushed in like numerous times afterwards, is the only reason why you have to rush to that one singular instance is because it's not as fucking, it's not as common as you make it seem. Or whatever, orbital or whatever the fuck the bone is. I don't know. It's like a bone that breaks much easily. It is an orbital bone, isn't it? Like, I know Joe Rogan has talked about like fucking how dominating and devastating Fallon Fox was. What about the imaginary example I made up in my head? Yes, most of that relies on that. That's precisely why, fun fact, here, I'll give you some facts. First and foremost, whenever these sorts of issues are manufactured in America, they can never find actual fucking examples of like young trans athletes dominating. They literally cannot find it. Like, they can't. They look and they can't find a single person who's like, I really think this is devastating. Okay? Not only that, but here's another fun fact. Maybe not so fun. Do you guys want to know? Because people always say like trans athletes are doing this because they're not actually fucking trans, but instead they're faking it. They're faking being trans so they can win college scholarships. Do you want to know the number of trans athletes that have secured college scholarships on sports, like sports scholarships? Go ahead. Guess. Yeah, motherfucker. Zero trans athletes. So where is this gigantic fucking problem that conservatives are talking about? Who the fuck would subject themselves to so much scrutiny where every part of their goddamn existence is like scrutinized and they're vilified for just simply being trans, just so they can what? Get one fucking female scholarship, maybe? I've talked about this a lot, guys. The saddest, most pathetic part about this is conservatives and shitlords on the internet. Pathetic conservatives and shitlords on the internet making it seem as though they give a single fucking shit about high school women's sports or women's sports in general. Okay? Come on, bro. It's just transphobia. You literally just don't want trans people to compete. That's it. Because, like, what? Then you want a trans man to fucking compete against women? Is that what you want? You want a trans man who is taking hormones and undergoing hormone therapy to compete against cis women? Because that is significantly worse. A trans man would have to compete with cis women because a trans man is biologically a woman at birth, right? No one cares about this shit. They don't even fucking cover that element of it. They don't give a shit. Like, it's just not a real thing. It's just fear mongering and people using this. People fear mongering and people using this as an opportunity to like shit on trans people and like draw like some sort of fucking battle lines. The funny part is that allowing trans men into women's sports are gonna fucking dominate in the way that they think trans women would. I understand the standpoint, but if you're already established late in life and gender will be overpowered by biological males. That's not true though. Like the fucking the evidence is not clear on what you are making up there, okay? Like that's why people rush to like ridiculous shit like, well, what about disc throwing? I'm sorry. What about the one trans woman who's like a professional? What's the sport that Canadians play where they're like a sweep and then there's like that curling? Is it curling? Where they like sweep in front? What about bocce ball? What about my competitive bocce ball where there's a trans woman in the competitive bocce ball league and you know, she dominates everybody. It's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? I thought the argument was about this like insanely commonplace fucking problem of like trans girls beating the shit out of cis girls in high school competition in like soccer and basketball and shit like that. All of a sudden you're like, if you're talking about fucking competitive bocce ball or competitive curling, you've already lost the fucking plot. What happened? Sorry, I couldn't find enough compelling evidence. I looked through the many different conservative forums to find compelling empirical evidence that shows beyond anecdotes that like trans women are dominating in all the fields that they're in. So I'm going to talk about my personal anecdote from 2014 when a trans athlete destroyed my bocce ball, my all-female bocce ball competition. Like, okay, all right, I guess you fucking, yeah, just jail all trans people then because you're scared. It's just so stupid. You don't give a shit. You don't care. You do not care about women's sports. You literally laugh about women's sports all the time. You treat the WNBA as a fucking joke. If you truly cared about women's sports, you would want to make sure that female athletes get paid competitive wages, okay? If you truly cared about women's sports, you would ensure that female athletes also get the same kind of fucking scouting and R&D and the many benefits that male athletes often get as far as like development programs, but you don't. You don't care about any of this shit. You just fucking hate trans people, and that's it. And motherfuckers are such pussies, dude. They literally just can't be like, I hate trans people and I don't want them to fucking compete in sports because I find that their existence threatens all the social conditioning that I have learned throughout years where I feel like my identity is deeply tied to my fucking rigorous or rigid understanding of gender as a binary construct. That's it. That's literally the reason. You just fucking hate trans people. That's it. Like, don't be a pussy. Don't act like it's because of some honorable fucking goal, dude. It's not. That's not the reason, though. Yeah. No, you. It's like, you know, Gamergate is about fucking restoring honor in journalism media, and it wasn't about like fucking harassing whoever the fuck you could and get away with it and like develop Sargon of Akkad's career. Just like this has an honorable cause behind it. It's to restore the sanctity of softball leagues in high school. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Really, seriously, get the fuck out of here. In a little bit. Anyway. What? Yeah, no, I'm just getting mad. I'm riling myself up, like, looking at this story. Seriously, take off the hat? Take off hat, please. Please take off hat now. Slow down, chat. Shut the fuck up, weirdo. Yeah. All right, peace, brother. Thank you for this. Can't wait to wear it. Hopefully it fits well. I will be letting you know if it doesn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fucking better. All right. I've talked about transports so many times now. So many fucking times. Okay? I don't know what else to say that I haven't fucking said a million times over. Nobody gives a shit about this. They're just doing it for fucking transphobia. And the only victim of this situation has always been and will continue to be trans boys and trans girls in high school that are going to get fucking, further bullied and otherized when all they want to do is fucking fit in and live normal goddamn lives. And I guess in the state of Florida, there is now a legal justification for diddling children, as though the state of Florida needed further legal justification for diddling children. Jeffrey Epstein, Matt Gaetz, holy fucking shit, dude. Congratulations to Matt Gaetz on yet another legal victory. Update, Chicago's released a body cam video of police killing 13-year-old Adam Toledo. The video shows Adam had his hands up when the police opened fire, killing him. Cook County announces prosecutor made an error when they said Adam was holding a gun. Police originally in Chicago, famously known for being one of the most understanding and woke police departments, claimed that there was a armed confrontation originally and shot him in the chest. Mayor says she saw no evidence whatsoever that Toledo shot at the police. And there's so many accidental errors that just keep happening, dude. It's crazy. Just fucking crazy, dude. Fucking crazy. Screenshot from the video right before being shot. No gun, hands up, not graphic. Dude, I kind of don't want to show this regardless. Article that details the video without showing it. Yeah. Immediately after commanding Toledo to show his hands, the officer shot the boy at close distance. Toledo's hands were raised when he was shot. The footage shows. The video has been released as of earlier today in Chicago, where a police officer fatally shot 13-year-old Adam Toledo as he raised his hands in a Little Village alley on March 29th. The video comes from body cameras worn by police when an officer fatally shot Toledo on March 29th in Little Village. The Civilian Office of Police Accountability, which is investigating the shooting, also released third-party video, transmission from the city's Office of Emergency Communications, shot spotter recordings, case incident information, and tactical response and arrest reports. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, the Toledo family's attorneys, and local leaders have asked people to remain peaceful as the footage is released. I fucking doubt that they will, because it is incredibly damning. A 13-year-old boy is asked to raise their hands. He raises his hands, and then subsequently he gets shot in the fucking chest. The attorneys did not disclose what the family saw in the video, but they say they're conducting their own investigation into his death. Officer flashes a strobe flashlight at Toledo and says, "Hands, show me your fucking hands." The body camera footage appears to show Toledo standing near the fence with a gun in his hand, holding it behind his back. Immediately after commanding Toledo to show his hands, the officer shot the boy at close distance. Toledo's hands were raised when he was shot, the footage shows. Toledo collapsed into the parking lot as the officer walks up to him and radios for backup and an ambulance, the footage shows. Footage released by police does not show Toledo point or raise the gun at the officer at the conclusion of the chase. Toledo does not appear to be holding the gun as an officer shot him, though the video does not clearly show him dropping the gun. For those of you who don't want to watch the video. The conclusion of the foot chase to the fatal shooting happened only in 1 second, said Brendan Deanahan, Police Department Chief of Detectives. Release of the footage will show just how quickly the incident unfolded, he said. After the officer shot Toledo, he walked towards the boy and radioed for backup and an ambulance. The footage shows, look at me, you all right, where you shot? The officer says to Toledo, who is unresponsive. The officer lifts up Toledo's sweatshirt to look for a wound and tells the boy, stay with me. The officer radios for someone to bring him a medical kit. Responding officers and the officer who shot Toledo then begin to treat the 13-year-old, performing CPR on the boy. The officer who shot Toledo walks away from the scene by himself. Minutes later, a police supervisor radios in to the officers on scene to turn their body cameras off. That was the wonderful part about it. If I'm not mistaken, a cop came in and was like, turn your body cameras off and separate. COPA initially said it would not release the videos of the shooting due to Toledo's age, but amid mounting pressure, the agency reversed course and said it would release the videos within 60 days. The office first invited Toledo's family to watch the videos, which they did Tuesday. If the police... Oh, that was what Kim Potter did. Kim Potter, who murdered Daunte Wright, as a commanding officer responding to a police shooting, literally told the two cops to immediately turn their body cameras off and separate from one another. Fuck, I'm mixing up my stories. Sorry. Wrong murder. That was a murder that Kim Potter was responding to as a commanding officer. Then she herself murdered Daunte Wright recently this week. So... I want to be a good feminist, but boys in teen schools always call boys simps when they defend girls. What? It's not the right time, okay? Anyway, there's not more information that I want to talk about here, but he was a 7th grader in Gary Elementary School, was laid to rest on Friday. His family thanked Little Village community members for the outpouring of support they've received since his death. Lightfoot said she has seen the video. She would not comment on what they show, though she said Toledo did not shoot at any police officers. The murderer of Daunte Wright was involved in the shooting also? No, Daunte Wright's murderer was involved in another shooting in Minnesota in 2019. So the shooting that I was describing is separate. Can't call it murder because it's only alleged right now? What? No, I can call it whatever the fuck I want, you dumb fuck. What? What do you mean it's only alleged right now? A cop fucking drops a 13-year-old kid whose hands are in the air and I call that murder and you're like, I don't know. I think we need to have a semantics argument here. What are you, fucking stupid? It's 100% murder. It's the murder of a child. Okay? He murdered a child. Well, then you're not being accurate. It says, say no to Cuomo. You know, sometimes I can't tell if it's a lefty that says, like, say no to Cuomo because we fucking hate Cuomo here in this community. But it's probably some dumbass, brain dead, absolutely fucking straight up smooth-brained conservative worm who has this point of view. And it literally is quit GPA, man. Still ACAB, guys? ACAB, anyone? Yes, 5-star hotels. Bachelor's degree. Why is it dumb? Call of food, dude. -1. Yeah, you might as well end. Let's hope that, you know, that alleged murder never happens to you or your fucking children by the hands of the police. And then people turn around and defend your murderers. Okay? Idiot. What are you, a judge? Yeah, I have to be a judge to fucking, you know. Are you threatening him? See, this is the funniest part about this. Motherfucker, he literally is taking this so lightheartedly. Why would that be considered a threat if it's not literal murder? Like, what? How do you flip that narrative so quickly? It's like, if you're the one who's saying, like, well, it's not murder, it's just the end of life, and allegedly there could be a murder there, and I say, well, I hope it doesn't happen to you then, and then have someone else fucking defend your alleged murderers. You go all of a sudden and flip the script so quick. You're like, whoa, dude, that's a threat. You're literally murdering him with your words, dude. So what the fuck happened? So it is actually a fucked up thing. Okay, got it. Dude, I can't believe you just genocide, dude. I'm sorry. That murder that you watched on video is allegedly a murder, but what you just did is literal fucking genocide. So, sorry. Anyway. Even the news is still saying that he may have had a weapon in his hand, even though you can clearly see in the video that there's nothing in his hand when he put him up. Bro, even if he literally had a fucking deadly weapon in his hand, even if he was an adult, even if he had actually murdered someone, cops are not supposed to fucking murder you back when, like, when you have a gun and you drop it and you put your hands up. That's like, come on, dude. It's a clear-cut violation that even fucking roleplay cops know, okay? If someone is following your commands and is ready to be apprehended, you don't fucking execute them because that's not how the law works. I don't like people covering crimes like it's some sort of show. This includes you. I think it's better not to say that this is murder before everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Even this guy. Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Dude, like, let me tell you something, okay? I am the judge, jury, and executioner, motherfucker. On this broadcast, I'm the judge, the jury, and the executioner. You dumb fuck. You say some dumb shit, I'm gonna clap you. I'm just letting you know. And if you like the boot so much that you would swallow it whole, then I will show you what it's like in a much, much less significant and much less serious way. If you're going to sit here and defend cops playing judge, jury, and executioner in the instance of a 13-year-old boy being brutally massacred, then go ahead. Enjoy your fucking permanent ban. It's nowhere near as severe as the things that you are defending, but I'll give you a little taste of it. Like, what technicality are you getting off on there? I report the news from my own personal point of view. In the instance of a 13-year-old boy being brutally massacred by police officers, they did not offer him innocent until proven guilty. They murdered him. Okay? He's now dead. A fucking 13-year-old child is now dead. And then, not only did they murder him, but they tried to, in the best fucking CPD way possible, cover it up. As they have done time and time again. And failed to do so. They murdered a 7th grader. The officers told them to shut off their body cameras. And then they tried to claim that the kid, the 7th grader, the 13-year-old, had a fucking gun in his hands and actually was pointing it at the cops. As though that's justification. As though that is justification for what you probably did not watch. Anyway. You react to news. Oh, I do. And you sit here and you watch. And you get so angry. And you've gotten so fucking worked up for the past 7 months that, like, this child murder is the moment where you want to speak out. And, like, I guess, offer criticism. My man's always defending killers. What? What? I think you're confused, dude. Never mind. I'm not going to ban this person. I don't know what the fuck's going on in his brain. I'm just going to let it go. Okay. Gates and other members are showing each other stuff on their phones. Matt Gates is currently sitting in the House chamber with a posse. 8 members sitting, standing around him. Many talking to him. Oh, God. I don't want to know what the fuck is on that phone, dude. Anyway. Okay. I think I've done enough fucking brutal coverage. Did I run another ad at the top of the hour? I forgot to run a second ad at the top of the hour, right? At 1. I don't think I did. I did? Friends merch was the ad? Motherfucker, I didn't run an ad. Why are people saying your friends merch was the ad? It wasn't. I'm going to run 1 minute ad break right now. Sorry. And we're going to move on to a guy in fucking... Oh, no, I'm not going to do Berlin's rent cap. I'm going to do a guy in Chicago thinks he's in Grand Theft Auto video. If you no longer want to see the ads, obviously you can subscribe. You can subscribe for free or with a $5 subscription. You can do it for free by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch gaming account. You get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Here's the ad now. Sorry. And this is the video. Daytona Beach police are searching for the person who drove through a drawbridge crossing arm and jumped the bridge as it was raising in the air. It's not as cool as like I thought it was gonna be. You know what I mean? I thought it would be cooler. I mean, he got like barely any fucking air, dude. I don't know what's going on. I think I have like a problem with blood pressure. Shattered the windshield. Yeah, windshield smash for a 2-inch jump. Yeah, he's fucked now. That's a lot of money that he has to spend. Fuck this. This person should be given a medal. This should not be punished. I mean, you should be given a medal for being the most Florida man you can be. Motherfuckers be like, Florida is not like Grand Theft Auto. Bitch, Florida is worse than Grand Theft Auto, okay? What is this? I hate Michael Rappaport. Okay, never mind. This is cute. Oh my god, dude. Monkeys are awesome. Were you expecting this? Yes. Literally, yes.
Last turn. Too wide. Stretch, baby. Gotta go, dog.
Just not how cars work? Okay, shut up. Shut up. Why would you spoil a fucking masterpiece, motherfucker? I mean, the most insane part about that is that, like, she's racing in a fucking drop top. Like who the fuck? That's just a recipe for murder, okay? You're literally trying to die.
I can smell you. Yo, Jimmy, hit it, baby. Hit it.
I think this might have been the last Fast and the Furious movie I watched.
Y'all see that? Told y'all I had a surprise.
It was like, draw too fast, draw too furious. I'm too fast for y'all, man. Like that was the song, right? For this. And then Tokyo Drift. Was Tokyo Drift after this or before this? Oh, then I did see Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift is the last one I saw. Wait, what the fuck? How did he not die? Oh, what a pussy, dude. He couldn't do it. Man, that's sick, dude. That's some classic American cinema right there, boys. Oh, does he die in the movie? We're not talking about we're not talking about Paul Walker in real life. That's kind of fucked up, chat. Now the franchise is this.
The world has a way of changing. And we change too. I know some people, they would die for me. There are moments that separate us. But we always come back together.
What the fuck?
We heard y'all needed a little love out here. Y'all ever thought about the wild missions we've been on? We've taken out planes, trains.
Bro, you guys are all like 55 years old, dude. Like at what point does this is turned into Cars, okay? This is turned into Pixar's Cars at this point. What the fuck is happening, dude?
Tanks. I'm not going to even think about the submarine. And now we got cars flying in the air. Who is he?
Jacob is.
Oh my God.
Dom's brother.
Been a long time, Dom. Little brother.
You always say never turn your back on family, but you turned your back on me. Now your little family is in my world.
What the fuck is this movie, dude? What is this movie, dude? I'm losing it. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is so stupid. This is so fucking... This is so incredible. I take it back, dude. Never mind. Never mind. No. I was wrong, dude. I didn't realize it was like that. I didn't realize. We gotta run that line again.
You always say never turn your back on family, but you turned your back on me. Now your little family is your time.
Dude, holy shit.
Are you ready? Whatever's on you, is you ready? It's on us. Are you ready?
He's got his own private army. We need help.
Bring what you got. Bring what you got. Bring what you got.
No way.
Is you ready? Whole squad ready.
So how do y'all want to play this?
Fast.
We're going home.
Oh, it's so dumb, dude. What the fuck? How do y'all want to play this? Fast. And furious. Oh God, it's so good.
Okay, this is a bad time to mention this, but I don't drive.
Brother against brother. This should be interesting. But could you kill him?
Get the e-brake for me, would you, darling?
So what happened? Does this mean that like The Rock lost the battle ultimately, and like Vin Diesel won, and he kept he basically like kept his honor and the franchise or some shit? Like, yes, it's the Dame Helen Mirren, or however you say it. Literally, they kept going with the same plot. No, Hobbs and Shaw is a spin-off series now? Wait, really? Vin Diesel has owned the franchise for years? You literally cannot... You literally... Hasan, a 13-year-old was executed by the CPD. Why are you not furious? You're right, dude. After covering that for the past hour, I should maintain... like, I should literally, for the rest of the day, fucking stop doing anything else, dude. You're right. Like, I already just... I just covered it. Like, I'm trying to move on. I think that there are other people here as well who are also trying to, I don't know, go about their daily lives. Maybe lighten up on the doom scrolling. I don't know what else to say. The Rock kind of owns it now, actually. I mean, surprisingly, I mean, that's not surprising. The Rock owns everything, don't they? I mean, he's literally like... Okay, sorry.
Crank it all the way up.
Get back! We the soldiers. Get back! Man, we messing with magnets now? If you woke, don't wake up. Whoa. Get back! Came front. Did everything we gave up. Even when we die, we raise up. Yeah!
It's good to be back.
We got no white flag and no treaty. We got the product. We got the tools. We supposed to stop that? Hold on! We going wild. We on the loose. People is blind. We are the truth. Yeah!
I love 55-year-old Vin Diesel still rocking his Timbs and wearing fucking cut sleeve t-shirts as he fucking, I don't know, makes like car acrobatics for 11 movies in a franchise, dude. It's awesome.
I spent my entire life in your shadow. And now, you spend the rest of yours living in mine.
We going wild. We on the loose.
Not today.
We are the truth.
Really? Duct tape? You acting like we on our way to Home Depot.
Hunter! No, Ted! I don't want to die!
You know this movie would whack but still make bank at the box office. I just like Hall of Fame line read.
I remember everything about my father. I remember everything about my father. I remember everything about my father.
What? What happened? Did he have an aneurysm mid-read? Like, what happened? What the fuck's he saying? I remember everything about my father? Okay. Do yourself a favor and watch this fucking franchise. I've seen Tokyo Drift was the last one I watched, I think. I never... Yeah, Tokyo Drift was one I checked out. I think I grew up after that. I don't know what happened. Like... I wonder if you know. Hey, Tokyo, Fast and Furious. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Hey, Fast and Furious. Okay, that was it, dude. That's the last. Yeah. If you live in Tokyo, then you need to let me know. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. You stopped watching after you lost your virginity? No. I this was before that. They're the ultimate take your brain out and watch the pretty visuals and insane CGI stunts. I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. Hitman's wife's bodyguard? What? Motherfuckers will watch Tenet but not Fast and the Furious franchise, but will consider themselves a film guy. Oh, you know Tenet could catch these hands. Like, dude, I am an equal opportunity shitter. I've made fun of Tenet so much. Like,
Not bad for a cop.
wait, they can't even look at each other?
I never thought I'd trust a criminal. Till next time.
Till next.
Wait, what? I don't know why you need logic in a Fast and Furious movie. John Wick makes no sense, but people drool over it. No, there is no logic. I think they edited that. Wait, what? Like, wait. I'm confused. Like, was this a scene? They didn't film together because they hate each other? Why? Because, like, Vin Diesel is bent that The Rock out of nowhere, came out of fucking nowhere and became, like, the most successful, like, testosterone guy out there to ever do it? Is that why? It's like a thumb war. Like, who looks more like a cop? I really hate that you look more like a cop. No, I hate that you look more like a cop. It's like there can only be one alpha, bro. There can only be one alpha, bro. Bro, don't fucking start with me, bro. I'm the only alpha here, bro. No, I'm the only alpha, motherfucker. Like, that's what they did? Are you going to see Black Adam? You guys want to hear some... Okay, I think I can say it now because it's coming out. I did a read for Black Adam. They asked me to do one. Yeah, I never, it was a secret at the time, but now it's like, I didn't get it, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Not like for a main role at all, but it was pretty tight. Like, they asked for me to do it. Like, I don't know why. Shouts out to the fucking producer who's in my audience, I guess. Stop fucking with us? Are you memeing? No, literally. I mean, I don't want to reveal anything else. Because I don't know what is like NDA, what's not. But yeah. But I didn't talk about it. It was fucking a while ago. I didn't talk about it for a while, but now that the movie's like slated to come out and shit. Were you taking it seriously? I took it seriously. What meme did you just take my phone? Chat, sniper, power gamer, viewers plus 500, chat canceled. Sir, you'll get it back when you... Was that the day that you said you were doing something for Hollywood? Yeah. I know you're lying, LMFAO. No, not related, but Buddha was talking about you taking a break from RP. Is that true? No, I'm not fucking taking a break from RP. Have you listened to Vin Diesel's album? Oh, the thing I was going to say about Vin Diesel is like low key though, Riddick is fucking awesome. Like I don't give a shit about Fast and Furious and whatever. I'm glad that like he's making money. But like it's undeniable that that Riddick was an incredible franchise and I loved it. And
hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. A monitor lizard entered a store in Thailand and started trashing the place.
I was wrong about Riddick. He traded the cameo from Tokyo Drift for the Riddick franchise. Do you know if you're going to be in the movie? Guys, I read for a... I was asked to do a read for a potential role in the Black Adam movie, okay? It's good because, like, when people ask you... to do a role, that's because they like you, okay? I did not get it, obviously. Otherwise, I would be filming right now. It doesn't mean I was cast. I'm also dog shit at acting, if you haven't seen it. And this is part of the reason why I don't tell you guys anything, and I probably should have not even told you anything regardless. That means you should start auditioning? No, I'm really bad. Have you ever met anyone in LA who's played in Vin Diesel's long-running D&D group? He's a committed role player and got a tattoo of one of his characters. Shut the fuck up. Oh, God. Biden is live. Oh, fuck, dude. Fuck, Biden is live, dude. Fuck it, dude. Let's go watch a geriatric talk about the same shit over and over again, dude. Fuck me. Never mind, boys. No fun allowed, okay? Because fucking motherfuckers who love politics can't get enough, dude. 3 hours and they're still like, no, dude, I need you to fucking brutalize me with Joseph Robinette fucking Biden, dude. Let's go! Joe Biden is live, bro. Thank you. The most poggers part about that is that he's alive, actually, and he still hasn't fucking died because he's so goddamn old.
These people were busy snorkeling when the unexpected happened.
Winston?
Also, you know what is also happening, though? Joe Biden being live is shocking, but glad to see it. Glad to see that he is alive. But what you should also be getting ready for is that it is the top of the hour. And what that means is change your title. Why? It's ad time, boys. It's top of the hour every hour. It's time for a 6-second ad break. We're going to do that right now. Here's the ad. Okay. Title Andy.
Excuse me, please, we're poor. Please, we have to buy you food. Please, thank you so much.
This kiteboarder managed to jump over an entire island.
Abi yetmedi mi şu an reklamdan kazandığın amına koyayım enough man. Gerizekalı Türksün sen zaten görmüyorsun ki hiç ad. Ne konuşuyorsun? Amcık ağızlı. Amerikalılar için mi konuşuyorsun burada? Ad oynatıyorsun diye. Salak herif. Ne zaman ad gördün amına koyayım Türkiye'den? Sana vermiyorlar ad. Türkiye'desin çünkü. Konuşma.
This 3D animation company is digitizing the motion of cats with their high-end photo scan and motion capture technologies.
Oh, here we go, dude. We needed more of that. I don't know why we're doing this when we got Meow Fury on. Boys, Lupo's not coming for today. No, he said he has a D&D group and stuff, so we're gonna do it tomorrow.
This husky was overly dramatic while getting a shot. There's a Dutch canal that travels right over a busy highway. This cat is a little too friendly.
I'm starting to believe that Daily Dose of the Internet is just cat propaganda. Like, I'm starting to begin to believe that he's just like constantly pumping out like cute videos of kitties to make it seem as though you know, cats are a certain type of way. Khajiit prop.
Here's a very, very long slackline.
I moved over the Dutch infrastructure point because I don't want to hurt myself.
Hopefully
okay?
I made your day just a little better, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I'm sick and tired of constantly and consistently feeling sidelined and saddened by the fact that our goddamn nation's infrastructure is dog shit, and other countries that may or may not be real, by the way, like Belgium and shit, or just like so many other countries that are probably fake, are able to create incredible videos of infrastructure. I find it distasteful, quite honestly speaking, on this issue. I think it's quite distasteful that they are doing that, making it seem like the United States has something wrong with it. Okay, the reality is something that United States does have something wrong with it, though. Capitalism. Belgium infrastructure is low-key ass, though. Do you watch ContraPoint? Yes, bro. I watch ContraPoint sometime. Watch out, Nino wants some other shit today.
Can I help you?
I went to get in a passenger seat.
Guys, I got robbed, man. I don't know where I'm going now. He take everything, man.
Do I look like a fucking cop?
But you look like a nice person.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Hold on. I'm not. What the fuck is going on right now? Australia is fake. I knew Tucker Carlson said it. Yeah, Australia is fake. Literally. Fake country. Not real. All right, send me some more clips. Come on, boys. Let's see it. Right place, right time.
Right here.
Oh my God.
OC -1. You're not supposed to know that, Nino. Okay, all right.
Oh.
I've been hearing it for like 30 minutes now.
Anyway, yeah,
oh,
yeah,
yep,
no.
I actually see right now. Hold on. Wait, I see him. I see him. He's running.
I thought he was fucking with me. Did you saw the LSF ban on GTRP? I did. I did see that.
He's running.
Oh, is he on foot?
Yep. He's running. He's got
God.
3 cops after him.
It's hard to ban. It's
Now,
hard to
2
find
cops,
clips
2
now.
cops.
LSF banned all RP clips.
Oh, but he's scumaed
I mean,
up.
I go to
Oh my
GTA
God, wait,
RP.
I might actually be able to save his...
What is it, like RP clips?
Wait, what?
GTA or something? I don't know what the fuck it's called, but I go there usually for my clippage.
Wait, I'm confused. I can't tell if you're being serious or
No,
not.
I'm
now
actually
you're
fucking
actually
serious.
fucking with me.
No, I'm actually serious.
I fucking did it!
Good shit. Good fucking shit.
What is this? Changang encounters lasers. Okay, I don't want to look at this. 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 No, don't.